So make sure we live here real quick. Yeah, it seems like we're live. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. All depends on when you're located. Myself here, Marc Gates, co-host Ty is at work, but I feel like I had to do this special owner's box real quick. It's a lot of good football coming on, and then I happen to have a guest or two with me. Really, I thought I was gonna have one guest, and he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna bring on another guest." And the reason why I brought this one guest on because he made a statement here in the private chat, and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "No, we gotta address that." So between all that and that, so I figured I would just go ahead and do this real quick. Owner's box. Let me bring my first guest, who's no stranger, but has a lot to say. I'm gonna bring on Skills here first. Welcome, sir.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What's going on? And then my actual guest for the show, he brought his buddy with him. I was like, "Yo, my homie is here to talk." The first time guest is C-Dub.
It's cracking.
So C-Dub, what's going on with you?
Chilling, tired, working, trying to get shit done.
Well, I'm glad that you're here.
Ready to talk about this, USFL. What's going on?
I mean, for one way, when week 13, this is like what I call the end of the third quarter. And we go like until like the fourth quarter. But first, C-Dub, let me get your background because Skills has already been on the show. So let's get your Madden background. How long you been playing Madden? Any CFMs? And them CFMs compared to our CFM, things like that.
Been playing Madden for a while. I don't remember when I started. This is my actually first time really getting into like the franchise, really trying to build a team because I can play online all day. That's all I used to do. Then when I met Tank, Skills, he showed me how to build a team, and this is my first year really getting it going. So my Madden skills are like, I thought I was good, but I'm not as good as building a team. I can play the game, but building a team, that's a whole different type of strategy. So that's pretty much what's going on.
Yeah, it's funny. I think I spoke on it before, and I know me and Ty and me and Bloom speaking on a lot of times. It's like it's almost like the league, right? It's like when you home and you local before you really get online, you the man. Like you the man until you get online, and then everybody there is the man where they from. Like
right,
everybody the man here. You know what I'm saying? Now, how do you set yourself for being the man to like that superstar, to that top tier guy, things of that nature? I know that before the show we said that you guys have your own league, and then how's the competition though from your league to this league?
Me and Skills are top dogs. We got two other dogs in the AFC, but me and Skills, and we're bringing the competition's coming, but it's not compared to USFL.
Okay.
With me and Tank being in the same division, NFC, we really never get to play each other in like the Super Bowl or anything. So it's either one of us going. I made it 1 year, and then after that, it was a wrap.
Yeah. Okay. So then, what's the competition like? Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Skills. The reason why I had you come on here. Let me not even jump because we're gonna get into all that. This one's gonna be a good one.
Okay.
And I don't want to jump too soon, right? Because I know once we get into it, we're gonna get into it.
It's gonna get rolling.
Yeah, we'll get into it. So I don't really want to go too heavy and like skip around. So we'll just run the regular format, and I'll just hit them like that, and we'll do it like that. So, Skills, give me a quick season 5 outlook, real quick.
Season 5, very competitive. I think everybody got their scheme down. Everyone's rolling in the full motion. You and JTB still undefeated over there. You guys still on top, so you guys are holding it down. And I think it's kind of like what you and Ty say pretty much every owner's box. It's the same familiar faces in the NFC and the AFC. I know a lot of like I said, the top dogs got those high wins. That NFC North over there with C-Dub, Boone, Tick, and Nige being back, I'm glad he finally back. And even though he's talking about tanking, but we know he's playing around. But just seeing that competitive division, that was year 1, season 1. That was the most competitive division, from top to bottom, and they're back. And they're all pretty close. One, like you said, 1 or 2 games, and it can decide someone's playoff. And my division is closer than what I thought.
Right.
And Creasy's right there. the Saints seems like he's chilling a little bit. He put himself on auto, so I think he's kind of calling it a season. It's just as usual USFL football.
Now who went on auto?
The Saints is on auto, so I think he's like 2-8 or something. So I think he's calling it a wrap. I spoke with him a little bit, and he was just kind of like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just chill. I want to work on my passing game because I feel like I mastered the run. So I mean, that's what I think about the season so far.
Okay, C-Dub, what's your perspective on the season?
Shit, I finally got together.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Getting rid of that, at least being Boone and Tick one is a win for me. After they didn't whoop my ass all year, you know what I mean? So I got a tough schedule coming up. I got Boone, I got Creasy, I got Candyman, and then I got Saints, and then I got Skills. I end the season in a tough schedule.
Yeah.
Overall, you know what I mean? I like my division. I keep telling people the NFC North is slept on. So I rock with my division tech. I see John the Bullet, he doing his thing, 11-0. He had a rough first couple seasons in the USFL, so I can understand now he's dominating the NFC West. I don't know what's going on with Dre, but he's pulling it together. He just, I think he just beat Ty. I think he just beat Ty yesterday. Shit. AFC. You on top, of course. You know what I mean? Number 2 YouTuber. You know what I mean? No doubt. But I think a lot going on. I think Candyman's gonna pull it together for his division. Skrilla, he's not one to be slept on. You know what I mean? It's a lot going on over there. But overall, season 5 has been very competitive, and I'm over here looking at the schedule right now because I don't know what happened with Boone, but he just turned it on for whatever reason. He turned it on.
Well, we talked about that. It's like, and that was the thing of why, when Ty did that, had to say what he had to say, and then I kind of like was doing that to stir the pot, right? It was like I said what I said to, hopefully motivate you. And I said, yo, C-Dub guaranteed a win of the NFC North. Boone is falling off. Is that because Tick is back? And then also calling Skills a Cinderella. Like, did he have a Cinderella year? So it's, I did that in hopes to bring the competition level to where it is now, right?
Yeah.
So, some guys step up, and then some guys, some, I'm not saying that they don't, but some guys really needed that extra push. I feel like you've been, you thrived off that push. Skills feels like he now has something to prove because he lost 2 after that, and then after he lost 2, I put the Cinderella slipper up, like, yo, Cinderella, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that was, all by design, all by plan. So I'm glad to see that you guys are like really balling out, For me, season 5, like right now, like I said, like I posted earlier, let's just break down like the NFC side, right? Like the NFC side, and then we'll go like kind of into division wars. It's like C-Dub is like you're like 6-5, right? If I believe
7-4 now.
I'm sorry, 7-4. Now, Skills, you're like what, 9-3, 8-3?
Yep, 8-3.
8-3, and like Tick is like right there. So you figure these last 4 games, like these last 5 games, and then you got guys who are like 6-5 or whatever, all on your heels. A loss or 2 shifts that whole spot for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Where like you guys are like, okay, trying to line up for the playoffs, you lose 2 or 3, you're like, damn, I'm in a wild card spot, or I might not even be in.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with like the 49ers have turned it around. Boone's turned it around. Moondog, Ty. All these guys are sitting 6-5. NFC East is still like up for grabs. Is Ty gonna pull it out? Where I thought Ty was gonna easily win the division, he took a couple of losses, and now him and Moon, like playoffs started today. Ty, he's out.
Came to play.
Moondog definitely come to play.
Yeah. He comes in, he's out. So it's like,
I believe he owns the tiebreaker.
He does, right? Right. You see what I'm saying? Like as well as Falcons has been playing, he's out. He's on the bubble. San Fran, where I thought he was only here so he wouldn't get fined. He's now like clicking on cylinder. He's 6-5. Everybody's really like 6-5. Detroit, regardless of what he says, he's tanking or not, he's 6-5. So he's really not out. You know what I'm saying? Like all these guys, nobody's really out. The top 10 teams right now in the NFC are not really out. So these last 5 games can really shift that whole side of the NFC. What do you guys' thoughts on that? Skills, you go first.
Oh no, I agree with you completely, man. I think the NFC. I think, like Ty said, there's a lot of top dogs on the AFC side, but the NFC from top to bottom is pretty competitive. I think with John the Bullet, Boone, me, Tick, the whole NFC North, Creasy stepped up this year. But, I mean, Creasy's a big question mark for me just because he loses to people he shouldn't, and he comes and puts the whooping on me. I think he stepped up that game to play me after we had, some confrontation in the chat. And but I mean he's not even out, he's 2 games behind me, and so he's not out, and it's between me and him in that division in the NFC East. It's close. And I mean Moondog, I told Moondog when I played him earlier, I told him, I think if he keeps playing like that, he gonna be up for the NFC East. He's gonna give Ty a run for his money, not saying Ty is slacking or anything like that, but it's just more competition. Everyone, we're on season 5. Everyone's kicking it in gear. Everyone's got it going. And the NFC is going to be a dogfight. A lot of us have played each other quite often now. Those top 6, 7 guys, they're playing each other multiple times, and they're playing each other back to back, right into like the first round, second round of the playoffs. So it's definitely going to be, it's good football, man. I'm excited. I think right now, season 5, the way I look at it, it's the best season to play. Everyone's playing. And everyone's being competitive. Everyone's got some seasoned vets. Cap salary is looking tough for some people. Everyone's got everything down, So it's definitely a good season 5.
Yeah. C-Duck, let me hear
it. We start division wars or just
overall? Just overall the NFC and because division, this is all pretty much in that same conversation. The NFC from here, where everything stands and everybody's record. Like I said, the top 10 guys, like the lowest guy on the totem pole is 6-5, but he's tied with Ty, 49ers, Dre, Moondog. Then you're 7-4, Bears 7-4, Atlanta 7-4.
Yeah,
man.
Tampa Bay 8-3. Bucks and Packers 9-2. So let's just say Skills takes a loss, you take a loss. You guys are all now in that mix. You guys are now third and whatever can really be out or on the bubble. So
we can't sleep on Nige because he's 6-5 too, and in the beginning he was balling with that team.
Yeah, undefeated. He started off undefeated.
He's doing more with less, which is crazy.
So let me hear that. Let me hear your perspective right now at the NFC.
NFC. I mean, of course, John the Bullet is the one with the target on his back. Mm-hmm. He's the one to beat right now, hands down. We can't sleep on Skills. Can't sleep on Tick. I feel like Tick, he might make a nice run if he doesn't lose. He gets the first round bye.
Yeah,
we got to go to Green Bay. And a lot of people underestimate Tick because he might have been going through some things or he's just been chilling. But the boy can ball, and so can Nige. Cowboys, he's balling. Like I told him all the time ago, he get that run game together because he can pass the ball. I don't know, maybe it's just on me he can pass the ball, but he get that run game together, he's dangerous. I've been saying that for a while. Ty got his work cut out. What I mean? It's going to be – and let me correct myself. They play this week. Dallas and New York play this week. So if the Cowboys win, they own that tiebreaker if they tie out. If that's how that goes, I'm sure. Boom balling. I can't sleep on him. I play him later today. I can't figure it out. I figured it out once, but his team wasn't full strength. So now I got to figure it out with a full strength Bears team. Me, I got to pull it together. Creasy, he's 7-4. He seems to be rolling. He's building every young cat on his team is damn near a superstar or X Factor, which I've never seen before. Then we got Dre. He might come. He might pull in this second half of the season. I don't think he's gonna go out without a fight. He's good. No matter. I beat him for I think the first time I beat him was this season. And he was just having an off game. We got Ty at 9, sitting at 9. And shit, his run game come together. He gonna be okay too though, because he got a nice little receiving squad over there. That's fun to be forced with. And then we have 9. You know, I think the NFC can go any way. But John the Bull is the ones we got to take out first. Hate to say that, but
yeah,
down first.
Yo, shout out to John the Bull. I know everybody's saying like, you know, I won all these games, you know, 30 straight games or whatever that is. I mean, John the Bull is in my opinion also won 30 straight. I mean, the same amount of games. I mean, the only game he lost was Super Bowl. That's because somebody had to lose, right? Somebody had to lose, and we both were undefeated. Yeah. So, I mean, he's still playing the same as we're still playing at the same level. Every time I look like, yo, did he lose? Nope, he didn't lose. Damn it. All right, well, I got to win this next one. Did he lose? Nope. And then he's not even losing. Like, he's winning, not even like there's no close games, to be honest. Like, he's really winning these games.
No, yeah.
Like, he's winning his games. I watched this game against the Seahawks, and it was like,
it got bad.
It was crazy. I was like, oh, not only do we got Gurley cooking, he got Cooks cooking. He got Murray right in the mix.
Don't let that defense show up.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, he got Murray right in the mix. I mean, and then the 2 cornerbacks he got, I was like, oh shit, okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know,
being a running quarterback ruined it.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, who the hell traded him Murray again? Like, who thought of that?
Man. I got him next week.
Oh, I see. Ty just wrote something just
there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. Ty says if you lose the Super Bowl, then you didn't win 30 straight, then, right? Yeah, correct. But that's what I said. Somebody had to lose. Somebody had to lose, though. But I'm saying he still went 29-1.
Yeah,
29-1, bro. Like, come on, that gotta speak something. Like, somebody put some respect on his name. You know, 29-1. I mean, that's still impressive, at least to me. So, Ty, you know, I know you at work. It's funny you at work, but here you chiming in. If I know that, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be at work. I would have reached out. You know what I'm saying? So, let me do the AFC, man. The AFC is also in that mix. You know, I'm at 11-1, but Jets is 9-2. Skrilla is 9-2. I know people pick on. You're not pick on Skrilla. I know Skrilla, you know, gets frustrated, loses games, and goes off, but I mean, he's still a solid player, and he's really dominating with his team that was given to him, and the fact that he has a soft schedule, in our opinion, right? People say, well, he has a soft schedule, but he's still using that to his advantage. He's still leveraging that, right? And he's doing that. He beat Candyman once. They split, so he's still 9-2. Mm-hmm. Jacksonville and Cleveland play. They both 9-2 and 8-3. So it's funny because they play right now, but if the playoffs was to also start in the way that it's going, they'll meet again in the playoffs, round 1. So it's like this game for them is not just a division game; it's also a playoff.
Hold on,
this is a straight up playoff game. And then we got the Patriots at 7-4, and then Chargers at 7-4. Now, Candyman not making the playoffs would be a huge surprise to me, because he's always made the playoffs. So for him not to make the playoffs would really be interesting. And AFC is also in a dogfight, just like the NFC. NFC is a dogfight from 1 to there goes Skills is back from 1 to 10, and AFC is in a dogfight from 1 to 7. So, unfortunately, 17 can't make it in the playoffs this year. Somebody's going to lose. It'd be interesting to see who gets knocked out of the AFC. NFC, I mean, what we're saying really in the NFC is like if you lose 10 games, if you lose 6 games, you could possibly be out.
Right.
You go 10-6. You go 10-6, and you're like, yo, I didn't make the playoffs. And the real league, they looking like, yo, you had a great year. You're like, yo, I didn't even make the playoffs at 10-6. That's crazy. Y'all over there fighting, man. It make me want to come back in the mix. Like, you know, do I need to come back across the water? You know what I'm saying? I need some of that.
Oh yeah, come on through.
You know who I want to see make some noise in the playoffs in the AFC? What I think a lot of people are sleeping on? The Patriots. D-Mac over there balling. I watched one of his games. I don't know who he just beat, but he came back and won a game. Who he just beat? I gotta find it. I gotta find what game I just watched of his. Hold on, because I think he's gonna make some noise in the playoffs. I think a lot of people don't sleep on him at all. I'm putting that target on the
that's Jersey boy, right?
Jersey boy, yeah. Back in the AFC. That boy balling. It's quiet.
Yeah, it's quiet. Now that's what I'm saying. Like the team. So you know, it's funny because he's making noise with that team that was given to him. Had he been here year 1, I mean, you know, is he at the top of that division now? Because him and Cletus are already already going at it. You know what I'm saying? And Cletus is
He lost by one to Cletus the first time, then Cletus handed it to him the next time.
Yeah, but I'm saying that team is given to him.
Mm-hmm.
Cletus built his team. Cletus got 5 years in with this team.
Man,
this is his rookie year, and he coming in like, yo, now, you know, but that's his leverage, right? Being new. Like I told you, Skills, like when you knew, yo, just win the games, say good game, and get out the check, because nobody's checking for you. Nobody's looking. As soon as you go deep in the run playoffs, now you're like, you went from this guy, now you're the top of that bracket. Mm-hmm. Everybody's now watching you. You went from no viewers to 10 viewers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, every game somebody's watching you.
Every game.
Like randomly, I just hit people with the eyeballs now. I don't even say nothing.
Man,
I'm just hitting
that's
people
Bill.
with the eyeballs.
Yeah, that's Bill. Bill, every single game of mine, Bill just put the eyeballs. Every single game.
Hitting people with the eyeballs. Somebody's always watching. You know what I'm saying?
They subscribe to you, and so they get that alarm. And it won't even be USFL or UG, and they just watching my game. I'm like, Bill, it's not even a league you in.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Your tendencies still kill. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then guys like, you know, it's funny because like guys like John the Bullet, like not only is he watching, he like, yo, that formation is killing so and so. You know what? I'm gonna add that formation to my playbook, and now I'm gonna add that formation plus that defense, and I'm gonna just take this and run with it. So it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's definitely crazy.
I want to see somebody come after you and Cletus though. I'm happy to see this playoffs. I think you guys are going to have a little bit of a fight this time.
I mean, I think
him, Cletus, and Candyman.
Yeah,
you can't say with Candyman. That man got two of them.
Candyman, he's slick. See, he don't say nothing in the chat. He's saying something in the chat for one person. We won't even go there though. But he's going to sneak into the playoffs, and he's trying to be under the radar. Don't forget that man. How many Super Bowls he got? 1 or 2?
Two of them things
off the back.
Back to back.
So, you know what I mean?
He don't really have nothing else to prove, in my opinion. He don't really have nothing else to prove, in my opinion. He can ride off to the sunset.
Oh yeah, definitely. But
I told him like, yo, you might as well go ahead and retire. Yo, you went back to back, bro. Go ahead, just go ahead and retire. Right off into the
sunset. You know what I mean? He's trying to prove that, you know, whatever happened with his cap, you know what I mean? Whatever messed that team up got him in that position where he's at now. Unless he's not playing well, because
I mean, his team is still solid, right? I mean, he took
his running backs are stupid.
Yeah, he's still got a great team, even though he lost Melvin Gordon and now he still went to the playoffs.
Yeah,
he still made the AFC Championship. It really, you know what I'm saying? Or the AFC, whatever. It still didn't matter. Like it didn't really.
No.
Right? It really didn't matter. It's the same. You know, he's still going to be the same guy that he was. So, for me. It's always a dogfight because you figure the playoffs, right? Like you said, Skills. Number ones, when you get number one in your division, you play number ones for the season. So we already play each other in the season. Sometimes you got to play these guys. You know, I've been playing them every year, all 5 years we've been playing. Now I got to play these same dudes in the playoffs. What can I do new in the playoffs that they haven't already seen? We've already played, and in theory, we already played 10 times. Before we even hit the playoffs. So I'm playing them the 11th time and the 12th time.
Yep. Yeah,
crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think I like me and you was talking about today in the DMs, man. Like I told you, I want to play you more, and you were like, "Yeah, man, I don't think you want that because I'm gonna figure out, the pudding pretty much. I'm gonna get you, And I'm like, hey, that goes both ways. When you play somebody all the time, you know where they want to go, you know what they want to do, and I mean, yeah,
that's where it's at. Yeah, like, you and Boone, for example. Like, y'all two and Boone, right? Like, see that you play Boone twice in the season, right?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Right. And then you play Boone during the season.
I always play Boone, man. Always. It's always in the playoffs or in the end of the season, man. I always play Boone.
And then see that based on how it goes, you might play Boone again in the playoffs. It can happen, right?
The first time I make it to the playoffs, I got to play skills. I couldn't, you know what I mean? A different matchup anywhere. You know what I mean?
Right. Sometimes I want that fresh team in there. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't want to play my brother that I play every day or I talk to every day. He knows how I play. So it's like I try to come in with something different.
You got to.
I'm down by 70.
Yeah. That's always the question. That's always the chess game that we talk about all the time. That's the chess game that we talk about all the time. So since it's still here at Division Wars, and I see it says Somebody said, why are we not talking about the Chiefs? I mean,
Yeah, that's why I was saying. Let's start with the AFC.
Yeah, I did speak about the Chiefs. Like I said, Chiefs is rocking out.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely rocking out. I mean, his defense. I think me and his first game I played, you know, at first I was hanging in there, and the next you know, his stout defense showed up.
Right.
And he started balling, and you know, I was like, and I wrote him. I said, "Hey, bro, your defense is tough. Like, I couldn't run the ball. I had like 12 rushes for like 7 yards, and I'm like, yeah, that's unheard of. And because I know my run game is okay to get more than 7 yards, but he shut it completely down. Like, there was nothing I could do. So I give him his props on that. You know, he came into the league fresh. You know what I mean? But he hasn't really his schedule. But
who's the Chiefs?
Skrilla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think Skrilla. I told a couple of other people, man, don't sleep on Skrilla. I know I played him in the UG, and he said he held a lot of his plays back, and I kind of believe him. You know, I believe him. You know, as much as Skrilla get in there and talk all that good mess, like, you know, the Skrilla I played last night in the UG wasn't one that I played before. You know, and I'm looking forward to playing him again, whether it's USFL or UG. But yeah, Skrilla can't be slept on, man. He came in there, he's doing his thing. You know, with again, and I think Skrilla's not a person that really, he doesn't fly under the radar because he's very vocal in the chat. So, and everyone knows him. He's not new, you know, so he doesn't have the advantage like Jersey Boy, you know, where he's just coming into the league and he's new. Everybody kind of knows Skrilla already, you know, and like I say, he's very outspoken. So he's on people's radar. That's the only thing I say that's against him is people are looking because he's telling people he's going to beat them by 50 plus with third stringers. You know?
Yeah, that's
you put 100 on tick, and I was like, yeah, okay,
yeah, that's what right. And that's funny
where it started.
Do that, like you can get that off, and like sometimes you can get that off, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna do this, but then kind of in the USFL, it's like, yo, you can't really call me out. Like don't call me out. You know what I'm saying? You can call me out in the DMs, and all. Don't call me out on the stage because somebody gonna show up. One of us got now show up. You know what I'm saying? So
shit, did he show up? Tick showed up.
Yeah, Tick showed up. You know what I'm saying? Tick showed up, and now you kind of you know. Like you said, skills earlier, you thrive off of that. Some of us really thrive off of that. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm walking around hoping somebody poke me or push me. You walk around with the stick on your shoulder, like, yo, somebody knocked the stick off my shoulder. You know, so who want to fight? You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of mentality. So before we go to the next topic, division wars. What, in your opinion, the best division and you know, y'all guys, the best top divisions? Give me top divisions.
NFC North. Go ahead and put us on the map.
Man, I can't lie. Yeah, I personally got to give it. Well, I don't know if they're the top division. I think they're the most competitive division. You know, I have good games with Tick, Boone, Dub, and Nige. You know, but I don't know if I would say they're the best division. You know, talent wise, I think through and through overall even. But when they're playing, I think they're good. But as far as most consistent, you know, and playing, I still got to give it to over there where John the Bullet and Dre are at. You know, that division is a solid division, and I think they hold some of the top talent in the NFC.
See that? What you think? I stick with NFC North. I feel like, you know what I mean, look over the seasons. The only reason I've been out the playoffs is because I was 9-6 or something, 9 and something. It was never 8-8. It was never under 500. I said when Nige and Tick actually play, we can all have, you know, a gang of wins. You know what I mean? We can right now we're 9-2, 7-4, 7-4, 6-5. None of the teams are under 500. You know what I mean? No, we can't sleep on the NFC West because Dre and John the Bullet. And I think Mo just went over to Arizona. He's 6-5. And then we got, who's that? Seattle. Is that Flex? Flex is Seattle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Flex is coming back. You know, I think did he leave for a little bit or something like that? He's coming back, so he's still figuring it out. Right now, top dog is John the Bullet, so of course NFC West would probably have to take that. But my NFC North is we're strong. Yeah. You know, of course, we can't sleep on the South because, you know, to be honest, Skills has been dominating that NFC South. Okay, but now the Saints and then and Falcons they're coming, but I don't know what's going on. You know, I can't. It's not consistent. See, we're either in the NFC North, but I feel like we're stronger.
Yeah, I mean, NFC. I mean, it's hard to argue that when you put that point there. I mean, you guys all over 500. And it's good. I'm glad to see you guys are really playing. Like I said, hopefully Ninja can keep that same energy, man, and not really try to tank and like really try to win these games out because he's not
doing to lose. Like
he's not tanking.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Najee's not tanking. He's just talking.
Yeah,
man,
I know, but I don't want him to take a loss and then go run the 2K, right?
No, well, you know what I think it is though, because I missed probably 2 drafts, and that set me all the way back. So if we're missing drafts, we can't win like that. You can't get
free agency when you're missing draft and free agency.
If you expect to try to win, you can't miss neither one of those.
I mean, but see, you know, you like the Yankees this year, bro. You bought that too. You spent like $100 million.
I definitely did. I mean, I'm just saying, the new Madden gonna come out. They're gonna be rocking with me for the rest of the time. So
I mean, this year's season, right? I think Skill, you mentioned earlier, like this year. You know, a lot of caps are going to be altered this year. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people let some guys go. Yep. So this is everybody's now. You're like, yo, I got to win now. You see that you spent a lot of money. You, Eagles, y'all spent a lot of money, yo.
Man,
I had to because I'm tired of being behind. I'm tired of
but now you got to win now. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You know, you ain't got Hopkins or whatever for 3 more seasons, bro. This is it. You know, this last hoorah, his speed might drop to 85 next season.
You're right.
You ain't lying.
You don't know what the algorithm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? So you got to win now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to use them.
Yeah, this is for sure. So, I mean, in my opinion, I agree. NFC North, you guys have been balling. NFC West is a strong second. Somebody has, unfortunately, somebody has to lose, and it's been flexing that division. But he's come to fight. It's just the teams have just been, just a little bit stronger than him. Truck has been missing in the NFC East.
I was just going to ask that.
I don't know what's going on.
Man, I was talking to Dove. I was talking to Dove about that. I was like, man, I remember that first season when I came in. I was the new guy. I thought Truck was like top dog because he was in the chat. He was undefeated. And then, he started losing. I was like, man,
somebody need to reach out on him and make sure he ain't on suicide watch or something, man. What's going on with him, man? And then NFC South, man, like if Kurt, the Saints would have really tried to play, I think that would have really been great. You know what I'm saying? Because they would have, especially with the Falcons playing. And I told you guys earlier, like, yo, Falcons it's only gonna be a matter of time if a Falcons really wants to win because he ain't gonna let y'all just keep beating up on him.
Oh no.
I'm looking. He showed that
next week.
Yeah, for sure. And Panthers, I know his record says whatever, but he's been trying to win some games, man. Like I watched C-Dub, that game y'all went
to. Man, what keeps happening?
Like if he plays like he played you in that overtime game, man,
he came out with a whole new strategy. I was like, okay. I had to fight. You know what I mean? He made a rookie mistake and not calling timeout. I didn't call timeout. I was like, if he gonna call timeout, he gonna call it, but he didn't call it. I knew that time was gonna run out.
Yeah,
knew that time was gonna run out.
Like that, man. You're gonna have some trouble. AFC, we're kind of still all scattered. Unfortunately, we lost the Titans. So my division is a wash, and that's no discredit to Fear Tonight because he's been balling, right? Like,
right.
He's only lost 2 games. He's lost 2 games.
I feel like his sole purpose is to beat me. Like that's it. That's all he's focused on.
He says it all the time. He says it all the time. He goes, man. He goes, Gates is my Super Bowl, man. He's like, I just gotta stop that. He's like, I gotta stop that stretch.
Yeah.
Man. What's his schedule looking like for the rest of the season?
For who? For
the Jaguars. For Fear of the Night. I got you right here.
I know he got Paya right now.
Oh, he got Paya today, so that's a must win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They always dog it out, so we're gonna see. That's a must win. Who else?
I know he has me one more time.
He has you right after Paya.
Mm-hmm. Dogfight.
And then he has Rel, which I don't know what happened to Rel. He just disappeared. He was doing really good.
Yeah, but that's going to get it together, Les. He
already know.
He told me to put him there. So it's good to see. It's good to see somebody challenging. Keeping up with Candyman in that division.
Mm-hmm.
And also with Cletus and and the Patriots. You know, I'm going to talk about it when it's time to get it together. I got a new person I want to get it together on that list.
Okay.
We'll get down there towards the bottom here.
Okay.
This guy is, was once in that conversation and now is falling behind. And I don't know what's going on. We'll talk about that. Skills. The reason why you got on, the reason why we kind of like instantly did this.
Right.
This owner's box. I was already debating it, but you said something. I was like, "Yo, you're available right now." You like, then you kind of like lessened it. Yo, C-Dub too. So I was like, "Okay,
yeah,
we need to talk about it." I wanted the top 5 because you made a statement here in the DM. You said, to be honest, Gates, you said you Candyman and Cletus. That's all I keep hearing about is, man, top guys. I've been doing it for a while. This and this and this, and I feel like I belong in that conversation. And I said, yo, like, this is your first Madden here in this league. We'll see how consistent you are. It's just really consistency, right?
Right.
To be honest, in this league, ain't nobody really better than me. I'm top 3. And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit. That's a conversation I didn't know about right there.
Right, because according to the list, I'm number 2. You know what I'm saying? YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know the list. Is what list?
I think that YouTube list though. I think I'm right there. I think I am number 3.
Of course, you gotta mention YouTube, but look what
I know. Hey, Najee, post that list again for us, man.
I was like, whoa, shit. Okay, top 3. So my question to you, Skills, and see that. Listen, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm back here with my. So
you're gonna make me the pick, huh?
No.
Oh yeah,
you me back here, bro. You slide on back. Don't get caught up in this right here because this is about to set the chat on fire. So my question.
Oh yeah.
My question to you, Skills, is who, if you're top 3, who are the top 2, and then give me your list.
Man, look, I said top 3, and I don't feel like I'm number 3.
That's what I'm
okay, Nah. Just being, honest. The top 5, obviously, we got to put you and Candyman up there. I feel like it's you, Candyman, Dre. John the Bullet, Cletus, and me. I feel like that's the top 5. I mean, I don't know.
Let me get that one more time. You said Cletus?
So Cletus, me, you, John the Bullet, and Dre. Candyman's there too. So right now, I would say Candyman over Dre.
So now is there an order? Is there a specific order?
Oh man, that's top 5. Look, that's top 5.
He's writing it down.
Yeah, I gotta write this down.
When it comes to top 5, I think a lot go into it. It could be consistency. It could be this season. I mean, I don't know. But as far as consistent, dominance, who's dominating the division, who's getting, at least past that first round in the playoffs. That's my top 5. That's what I'm gonna roll with. Those are the people that I think, and again, I'm not saying everyone else is whack at all, and I'm not saying everyone's, can't make it up there. I just feel like I see a certain top 5 people up there all the time. It's like what you guys say in the playoffs. Top 5 YouTubers. Look, see, he got me at number 3, and I think we say it. Hey, the same familiar faces. So if we could say that, I mean, there's a top 5. We all know who the top 5 is. When you see that person on your schedule, you're like, here we go. No one wants to see Gates all the time on their schedule. That's people's Super Bowl and a regular season game. No one wants to see John the Bullet, me, Candyman, Cletus, Dre. When you see those names, you look and you're like, okay, here we go. And that's what it is.
I don't know, man. I'd probably take Boone and put him up there before Candyman.
Boone over Candyman?
He's got 2 though, man.
I'm talking about right now.
He's got 2.
I'll put him
2
before
Super
Dre.
Bowls.
Even Dre is great, but I think Boone is tough, man.
I guess.
No, he is.
No, let's be honest. Let's talk about it. Boone has to be in the conversation.
Right.
Boone's
okay.
down.
I agree.
Okay. Boone's down. You ever seen Boone change up his game plan? You ever seen this man play? He don't change up his game plan. He'll keep running the ball. And he hit you with that good old screen. Bloop, 70 yards. And then this receiver does amazing catches and shit. I don't know how he does it. How he keeps his composure. I think that has to factor a lot because he was consistently beating us in the North. I think it has to be up there.
So no Paya in the top 5?
No.
Deep bomb.
Not at all.
Sometimes.
Not at all. I can't put Paya even in the. I don't even put Paya. I don't put Paya in my top. He barely makes that top 10 to be honest. In my opinion.
What is this? What is this? So I guess everybody's definition is different, right? It's like what
consistency? I think it's consistency. I think look at the division Paya's in. I mean, he to be honest, Bill's a threat in that division, and I mean the division that Paya's in hasn't been the strongest, and he's been getting there. Bill had to get his scheme down for a couple of seasons and get his team together, but I mean, Paya, he doesn't show up to most of his games. Maybe if he played his games, maybe if he only didn't have like a little 2-hour gap and complained all the time. I mean, I don't know, but I don't think he's up there past Boone. I don't think he's past guys like even the Jags. We gonna see. I'm taking Fear of the Night in that game. And that's not just because he's my boy. I just think again, Paya relies on that 50-50 ball too much.
Yeah, see,
and if you just press square, that 50-50 ball gone.
Funny. That's always my thing. That's always my thing, right? Like, because I feel like that sometimes that argument can be made for me, right? Like my division, right? And then with the time I used to tease Cletus too, like, yeah, you're in a soft division. So it's like that's why I always want to be in there.
Are you? Because someone's 9-2 in your division. Or 8-2.
That night,
what did you say?
I don't know. I don't know everybody's perspective on that, right? It's like how C-Dub is in a division where everybody's over 500.
Right, that's true.
I'm not in that division like that. My division, it would be me, and then it would be Jacksonville. Set the tone as how to get it out.
So let's wrestle some feathers. Give me your top 5.
My top 5?
Yep.
My top 5 is, in no random order, is. Am I including myself in the top 5 or taking myself?
Yeah, of course. No, include yourself.
Candy, Cletus, myself, Paya, and Dre.
And Dre?
Mm-hmm.
So even though you give the man credit for almost winning 30 games in a row, John the Bullet's not in your top 5?
No, because John the Bullet is good right now. I picked 5 guys. I picked 4 of the guys who I know have been good every fucking Madden that we played. You know what I'm saying? They're all
that's different. I'm going off of right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's different perspective.
Let's go off the right now then.
We can do that. I mean, Dre he beat me in the Super Bowl. Okay.
That's not right, but that was past. That was first season. So if we're going off right now, Dre's not a top 5.
He still won a Super Bowl.
Hold on. Let's go off this match because I'm new.
I'm telling you, Dre won year 1 Super Bowl. That don't count.
Okay. Right. No, I think it does. He's in my top 5.
Okay, so he won it, right? Candy won year 2 and 3. He's in there. Right? I won season 4. Right? Okay. So I'm in there. Cletus and Paya have lost 2 games every year so far? They only lost 2.
But neither of them even been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, Brown's got 3 losses right now.
So how is Cletus and Paya in your top 5? They haven't even touched the Super Bowl.
So you're saying let's remove what they've done in previous Maddens, just what they've done.
Yep. This Madden. Because again, like Ty says it all the time, what have you done for me lately? Like I tell you was like, I'm the UG king. Ask about me. That was before my time. So I don't know nothing about that.
Okay,
I don't know what Paya used to do.
So then I gotta put John the Bull. He's 29-1, right?
Yeah,
so I remove Paya. Let's remove Paya. I'll put John the Bullet there. That 5th slot could go. You made it to 1 Super Bowl. Boone's made it to 1 Super. I would probably go Boone then, because he went 15-1.
I'm telling you.
He beats me. Boone beats me pretty much. Boone beats me. I got to be honest.
I have Boone in my top 5. It's just what it is. Boone has to be in the top 5 somewhere for everybody.
To not put Cletus up there is like bananas to me. Yeah. Man,
do we got a 5.5 slot?
Listen, please, I know you watching, bro. Just tell your girlfriend you need to just like a month off and just come back so hard. Yo, it's crazy right here. It's crazy right now. I feel like
just stirring the pot a little bit.
But again,
where you was one Superman, they're looking at you like Clark Kent. You need,
but again, it's because we don't know. We haven't been here that long. We haven't been here that long.
If you're watching, it's time to leave the Daily Bugle alone. Daily Planet. Take the sunglasses off. We need you in the case. These young guys are not putting respect on our names. You know what I mean? Not putting respect on our names. All three of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
What have you done for me lately, man? That's all it is.
That's
all it is.
You know, so it's always good to hear the conversation, right? I mean, because it's 32 owners, right? It's 32 owners.
No, yeah.
It's 32 different answers. It's gonna be 32 different answers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong though. I respect Candyman and Dre's game.
You got to now get your top 5. You got to now get. I need to know what your top 5 is now. Because we clearly, you know,
I'm not in that.
No.
Oh yeah, no. You in that? You right there.
I got to hear. What have you? This is my top 5. Matter of fact, I'm gonna edit the joint right now. Let me edit it. Top 5. What have you done for me lately?
There we go. There we go. Yep.
Ooh, hey. What have you done for me? Hey, trying to think, man.
Oh, there it is. Lately, top 5. You know what I'm saying? What? Give them to me.
Hey, y'all see? Wait, real quick. Y'all see what 90 said? Who's the top 5 bums?
That chat is on fire. We're gonna get to that chat. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. I know it. I know guys who want to say something. We're gonna get right to it. Let me hear your top 5. Let me hear your top 5, Peter.
Damn, man, that's tough. I just feel like okay. I'm gonna have I got Gates in mind for sure. So as we do, you know, what have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately? Yep.
So if that's the case, okay, I got Gates, John the Bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Gates, John the Bullet. Let me see.
Your boy you've been raving about right now. The one you was just saying.
I got Boone in there. You already know. That's fact. That's just a respect thing too. I feel like he slept on. Me personally, I feel like he slept on. So Gates, John the Bullet, Boone. Let's see. I have to put Candyman up there.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to put him up there
Mm-hmm.
because I do respect his game. But we're talking about right now. This is my 2020 Madden 20 first time USFL top 5.
Okay.
Okay, so I won't do what you done for me later. Gates, John the Bullet, I got Boone, I got Candyman, and I have to throw skills up there. And it's not on a bias, not on being biased or anything like that. It's just the boy ball, he beats himself.
Okay, so we got Candyman, Boone, John the Bullet, Gates, and who else?
Skills. I got skills up there. How does Candyman not get number 1? He has more bowls than Boone, Gates, and John the Bullet. Hey Ty, you at work? What you got a lot to say? That's just my top 5, and the reason I say that because just from what I see, my personal view. You know what I mean? The people that I know that the people that take me to another level where I want to play, that I want to make sure that if I play them, I want to make sure I'm not an easy win. Period.
Okay, so I want to let me. All right, so let's go. We're gonna go to comments. So let me start.
Hey, special guest number 2.
Oh, feather of the night.
Fear the night.
Feather of the night.
So Ty says, how does Candy not get number 1? He has more bowls than Boone, Gates, and John combined. So my question is, Ty, how many bowls do you think I have? Because I win I won bowls every night.
I don't know your bowl history, so
I won at least 2 bowls every night, bro. I won at least 2.
I know I watched you win this last one, right?
Yeah, I only know one.
I'm 2 every Madden, at least. Okay. Candy got 1 up on me, but I'm chasing number 2 right now. So, but like I said, I think Candy's in that thing. You know what I'm saying? It says no way Pi has done more than me, and boom.
I agree. I agree.
But it's himself up there in the top 5.
Well, I don't know about historically again, but I don't think Pi's done more than Boone because Pi hasn't been in a Super Bowl. We were praising someone who hasn't. I haven't even seen. Has he been in the AFC Championship?
Not this year. No. But again, but it's hard when me and Candy's still around. Like there's a
True. But to be the best, you got to beat the best.
What I'm saying is this: there's an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed, and I want to address it. Let's address it, right? Because
okay.
God, Cletus wins bowls, and not taking anything went away from Cletus. Cletus wins bowls, but he wins bowls when me and Candy not around. We're not around. Right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like when
Okay.
Pi, Ty's made some runs, but again, who was around at that time? Like, it's like a certain area, like a certain era, right? Like now we're in an era. Me and Candy are still here. Like you said, Cletus ain't been to the AFC Championship.
Right.
Pi ain't been there. Bro, we around. We gonna be around. I told Boone this earlier. I told him early in the Madden, and we had a private conversation. Let's see if Cletus and these Pies and these people still win bowls when we around. It ain't gonna happen, bro. I already told Ken, ain't no gonna happen. Only person to get past me is you. Only person to get past you is me. And he's like, well, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the consistent conversation, right? It's like, like I feel like Ty could make a run. He should be making a run. But now you in the way. Boone in the way. John the Bullet in the way.
Yeah.
Tick is now, Tick is in the way. Like Tick, there's a lot of guys who can really make these good runs.
Yeah.
Let's see who's still around. We can still rock out, and then when the smoke and the stuff clear, let's see who's still sitting at that table.
Okay.
Dre got one. AFC
early.
up 4-1. AFC up 3-1. Must mean something. That must mean something, right?
No, it means everything.
Yeah, it means a lot. I said it earlier. AFC got the top dogs. They're top heavy. But I mean, if you're saying literally that these guys can't win unless the top 2 are gone, then how am I going to really put them in my top 5?
I don't know, because like I said, because they went consistently. Like they went consistently. You know what I'm saying? Like I know for a fact when it comes playoff times, it's 2 people going to be in the AFC. Like it's going to be for sure one person in the AFC Championship. It's going to be Cletus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be Cletus. If there's no Candy or nothing, on that side. You know what I'm saying? If we're on NFC, Cletus for sure going to be NFC Championship every time.
Okay.
Every time. Pi will be right there every time. Like every time. That's why I put them in there. It's hard not to put them in that conversation.
Right.
But y'all said like,
I think we got to see it more. I think as time will tell, like if you and Candyman do fall off later on and we see it, then I mean, but it's hard to give that person, top 5 when I haven't even seen neither of them in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
At all. So,
so it's like Sai says I'll address the elephant too. If Cletus was I guess that wasn't locked in his personal life, he'd do what he has to do. Y'all ain't stopping that. Bro, I said that. I said, I said, these young guys are looking at him as Clark Kent right now. He is in love with Lois Lane right now. You need him to chill out for a second. Just give me one good run in this playoff. Take off the glasses. Take off the shirt and tie. Come on out. Come on,
Cletus. Come on, do it. Go ahead. I want to see it.
Do it. Go ahead.
I want to see it.
Come on, Cletus. Come on out. Come on back. Because again, respect. So let me run. Let's run through these comments real quick. John the Bullet says AFC is passing, NFC is rushing. No. Candyman has ran the ball.
Yes, I was just going to say that's all Candyman did.
Candyman runs the ball.
I think he had the best rusher or something like that last season. Yards or something like that. And then
but that is just one though. But does Cletus run the ball?
Yeah, he was number 2 last year.
He runs it. He throw that ball too.
Oh, you're right. That young guy is like Patterson or something like that. That young guy.
He was number 2 last year. pattern.
Yeah, you right. Yeah.
Cletus had number 1 running back, and Jets had number 2 running back.
Yeah.
Her you know. Oh, he says, oh, we did that, right? Ty says also, my question is, what does people do for work when I swear half the league is always home during the day?
Hey, self-made millionaires.
Entrepreneurship is the way, brother.
Entrepreneurship. Work smarter, not harder.
Listen, I tell them all the time. I bust his chops like that all the time.
Work smarter, not harder.
Nah, Boone, we gotta wake that monster.
Say, the man killed you, Skills.
What did he say? The man. Oh, he said the man you killed.
Yeah,
who's he talking about? Skrilla?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna speak on
John
Eugene.
said he's off most days. Set the tone said he can't get it together. Najee says his top 5 reflect, set the tone, rail, and truck.
Is that the top 5? What?
He just said top 5. That's it.
Okay.
Let's see. Who the top 5 bums? We need to answer.
Oh, yeah. That's rough. I don't know. I ain't answering that one. Y'all could do that.
Y'all gonna beat me by 100. I'm cool.
I don't call it
missed 1 season with the 68 Bills, then went on the AFC Championship twice, and 3 seasons with these bums. I guess that was the old man. But again, John, we said, what have you done for me lately? They don't care about They don't care about your past.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
They don't care.
You get no accolades for Madden 20 from Madden 16, 17, 18, 19. They don't show up on the trophy case in Madden 20.
Boone said, don't wake the monster up. Talking about Cletus. Said the tone said, Paya not beating Skrilla.
Oh,
that's a good matchup, man.
That is a good matchup.
Good matchup. And then someone said bums. So
okay,
you know that's again it's always that tough that conversation, right? It's always that
definitely
conversation. Who top 5? It's interesting. It's interesting to see that.
Hey Gates, let me ask you something, man. Who do you feel could beat you? You know. Who do you feel that would give you a challenge?
He about to smirk and say nobody.
Nah, no.
Who's your? That's your top. So your top 5.
My arch enemy through all my Maddens in CFM has been Candy.
Okay.
He's my nemesis. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the Joker, he's Batman.
Who?
It's like that type of situation. Like
he said Candyman.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But I also Cletus can get it and Paya, like, because we always play each other all the time. Like they're always there.
So has Paya ever beat you?
He beat me year 2 in the playoffs. He ended up losing. That's when Candy won his first one. That was it. He beat me in the division.
Okay.
He beat me in the division.
Okay.
But again, we know each other so much. We played each other so much. That's what it is. Dre beat me in the Super Bowl. There was a time where I was just calling Dre the master C route. That's all he was running. C route. You know, that was a Madden 2 ago. But you said, like y'all said, what does this Madden do? This Madden, you know, it's just I already like I said, it's like the league, right? And I already know what it takes to play in this league, and then I know what it takes to play in the playoffs. But then it's a whole nother level. Like it's a whole nother level. Like to get past these guys, I've already seen in a couple weeks, a couple weeks ago and things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more mental now in year 5. It's not just, year, like you said, year 1 don't really count because everybody knew, right? All the plays are new and things like that. Now year 5, there's no new play. Unless Madden really says, we put this new play in this playbook, there is no new play.
Yeah.
You got to really dig deep. You got to run that monster stack, ugly formation that nobody running. And people still are, we know how to stop that. It ain't.
We know who ran that monster stack.
Ran it right out the league.
So, stuff like that.
Man.
That's it. We got so we got some more. We need maybe said top 5 bums. Because I know 3 bums, maybe even 4. My reply about the Bills is you said consistency. I played 8, only playing last Madden. But yeah, that's John. Listen, they want to know what you did this year. Right now, you on top, bro. 29-1.
Yeah, you do.
Top 29. I had to alter based on their definitions and their guidelines. I had to alter my top 5 and put you in my top 5.
So now, next year, Madden, I'll have a different top five. I'll have a better perspective.
Yeah. Pie plays with a stacked team. So you can't. I mean, I can't be mad at how they build these teams.
No, yeah.
You know,
people. I mean, all the top guys. I mean, because to be a top guy, you got to be good, and you got to build a team and hold your cap. You got to do a little bit of everything. Cletus got a stacked team. You got a stacked team. I got a stacked team. I mean, a lot of people got some good teams. The top dogs got good teams because they do it all good.
We building our teams 2-3 years and ahead. You know what I'm saying? We'll take a guy who's 22 and young and dumb because when he turns 25, you're a monster.
He's right.
You're in your prime.
And as soon as he's 28, he wants that new contract. We're going to get rid of him.
Yeah, you out of here. Get man up. You know what I'm saying? It's the process,
time to go.
That's it. So you can't really be mad at how we build our teams. And then, like I said before, once you start to get to a certain level, you can't trade with nobody anymore. We got to only trade amongst ourselves. Like I said, can I get this guy? It could be somebody that's like 58 overall. You're like, can I get that guy? They'd be like, why you need that guy?
Since he's on the chat, I'm gonna call him out. Tone, he never wants to trade with anybody good. Tone will be like, nah, you one of them guys.
Yeah.
You one of them guys. Or I'll be like, yo, Tone, can I get this? He'd be like, I'm not in the office right now. Man, if anybody know Tone is always available.
I asked Bill for that linebacker. He finally traded with me 3 years ago. He said, yo, you got nothing I want. I come back 3 whole seasons. Like, yo, can I get that guy? He says, give me a first. Bro, I could have had that 3 years ago.
And developed him and been a monster.
But that's what happens. Man. He goes, yo, you don't need no help. Not Bill said that, but guy said, yo, you don't need no help. Boondog told me, why you want that guy? Because he got 90 jump. Bro, why are you looking so far down the ratings? Why do you get married?
Because what it comes down to, if they know someone good wants them, they're like, oh, this guy must be good because this good guy wants him. Let me look through why he wants him.
Right. Yeah, I'm like Moondog, he's 6'3", that's why I want him. He's like, no, he's 6'3", but he got 90 jump. No, I ain't trading. I'm like, good God. I'm like,
it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. It is, man.
Middle, I can trade, and I just started trading this year, but
so it comes with the territory, right? Set the tone is good. Set the tone. Yo, Tone, let me get that guy. If you get you nothing, you know what I'm saying? You win my division, you don't need no help, so it just is what it is. John the Bullet said I traded golf for the first who turned into Champ Bailey. Yeah. I bet you won't trade nobody else now.
Nope. No one trading with you. Sorry, JTB.
Waiting. When all the top guys can't trade, who phone always open? Mine. Come on, talk to me. I know what it's like. I've been at that era for a long time. I know what it feels like when nobody accepting the call. And you reach out to a guy, and you like, nah, I ain't trading him. And then you turn 2 days later, he done traded him to somebody else. I know what it feel like.
Or he dropped him. Sometimes they even cut him. I'm like, what? He's sitting there in free agency. You didn't even sign that man.
Boone said, Tony, we wait 3 years to get a guy. You see what I'm saying? All because we show interest, right? All because we say, yo.
Hey, nobody trade Boone, nothing.
Yeah, it was like, yo, right.
Nothing. You don't need no help.
That's what I'm saying. See? And that's what happens when you start to win a lot of games of consistency and things of that.
Yeah.
I had to still I was playing in the free agency. That's how I got Bradley Chubb. I was like, I'm gonna mess with Boone, and I messed around and got him.
Yeah, Boone was pretty mad about that one.
Yeah. I do want to open it up to anybody in the chat real quick. If y'all got any questions real quick, post it while I got Dub and Skills on air. See what they, I feel like we have a really great conversation. Ty, I know you had a lot to say, Ty. You probably at work right now, like, man, if I could jump on this screen, good brother, man, I know Ty. I know why you after this show to get a phone call, boy. I tell you.
This was one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It says, y'all don't trade me nobody. Bunch of people trying to get over. That really depends on your mindset. And you like,
yeah.
If I'm asking for a guy who might be nice now, make me pay for it. Because I am top tier and because I am this, make me pay for it. If you feel like I'm trying to get over, if I say to you, C-Dub, yo, I like I don't know, I might like one of your cornerbacks. What you want for him? Name me a price for him. And you say, yo, give me a third. I go, deal.
Yeah.
Bro, you probably could ask me for a first, but you price.
Yep.
And I trade him, and in 2 seasons later you see an X factor. You're like, oh man,
And you're mad.
over.
Yeah.
Let Gates get over. No, bro. I built this, man, and I gave you what you wanted for it. I asked you to set the price. What is going to take for this guy to get on the plane? You say, yo, give me a third.
Man.
Cool. No problem.
Man, I'm gonna keep it honest. When I look for trades, I go to somebody that I know is not gonna develop them the way I'm gonna develop them.
Right.
That's what I look for. And I'm like, hey, he's second or third on your depth chart. He's really a gem. You don't know what you're doing with him.
Yeah.
So send him my way and give me a price. But they want to be like, well, what is he worth to you? Well, name your price. Like I'm telling you, name your price. Let me know because I want him.
Yeah.
You know.
No, thanks. Matter of fact, trading came. I mean, Cletus helped me. Cletus helped me with a receiver. I trade. That's when I think it was my second trade in the USFL. But
Right.
Drake helped me with a safety one time. I didn't mind because at that point I was ready to win. I got losing.
Right. Like for example, I got John Ross from Prime and the Bengals, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the time, I was like, yo, what do you want for John Ross? He's like, well, Gates, I don't know. What are you going to offer? I said, look, I mean, what do you need? I said, look, he's like, I got a bunch of young receivers. I said, well, I don't really draft. You want any draft pick? He said, yeah, give me a second. People are like, oh, you got a second for him? I'm like, yeah, I took a second, right? Then Boone is like, yo, I need a receiver with some speed. I said, well, I got John Ross.
Man.
I said, well, how about
you?
I said, well, how about you give me next year a second? And he was like, I'll
you.
take that. And I was like, sweet. And it cost me that because I got three other young guys waiting for a turn.
Yeah, now I got to deal with
I was gonna say, well, it cost me that last loss. John Ross.
But I took John Ross, won the Super Bowl, used him for what I needed him for.
Got rid of him.
Shipped him out for what? This year's second round pick. So now I got an extra second round pick to get a young whatever. Because it's a custom draft. It's custom draft. Yep. So you can't be mad if I'm thinking 3 seasons. I'm already thinking when I asked Prime for that, I was like, yo, I need speed for this next year to go make this Super Bowl run. If I win it, then everybody can go. Boom was like, oh, I need a receiver. Bro, I got John Ross right here. Free up $3 more million. I can sign 2 more young dudes and get a next year, dude. Yep. Go ahead, get John. Appreciate you, bro. We had a good time. See you in Chicago.
Yeah. Man, now he tearing it up in the NFC over there, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, we have a question: is how do y'all develop your players?
Is that
that's the Panthers?
Panthers?
I think so.
Man.
It depends. It depends. You know, Panthers. I told you, like, you have to figure out.
They don't want to give that code.
I'll tell it.
Hey, you in my division, but I'm gonna throw you some advice, some words of wisdom after Gates. Go ahead.
Yeah, I say it depends on what type of team you want to be, right? You know, you have to. You know, who do you run your team through, right? Like, we all know that this Madden is a running Madden. Like, you know, everybody, you know, running is as OP as they say, right?
Yep.
So your running back plays a key. Do you want a guy who can run the ball all the time or catch the ball? And I feel like this man, you need more than one runner. You need at least 2.
You have to
do a duo.
Yeah.
You need a duo. It's not a trio. You need somebody who can put their head down and truck somebody. You need somebody who can catch the ball. Yep. And you need a deep box. And you need that. You need those 3 things. Once you figure that out, then you go quarterback. What type of quarterback do I need? Do I need a guy who's going to stand here and run, or do I need stand who can throw, or I need somebody who can get escape artists? And then you start to develop from there. Defense: are you going to run 4-3 or 3-4? They're 2 different type style defenses. 3-4, I feel like you need big meatballs on a defensive line, or 4-3, you can have 2 big meatballs and 2 fast edge rushers. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that much of linebacker help. 3-4, you need great linebackers. If you don't have great linebackers, you're done.
Yep.
Once you develop that and then understand the mindset and the team that you want to be, you can build them that way. The superstars and X factors, they come from just performance on the field. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then like in year 5, if all the receivers are 90 plus speed, you cannot still have an 80-something cornerback back there. Bro, you are at a disadvantage. You are
He's got to be 90 or above.
What?
If you're not a 90 or above, you can't even be in my secondary. So no, but the way I think that just to just top off on what that is, I think like Gates said, you got to figure out your scheme, Panthers. I think whatever you want to do, I'll go ahead and give up some of my nuggets. Like for me and my team, you know, a lot of people know I run a man defense, you know. So when I'm training, I'll find someone young and I'll train, you know, those 3 guys. I'll put them in the training. make sure my scheme is around them so they're getting extra XP every time. And it breaks down with like defense. It gives you like 3 spots, your DBs at least, what you want to train them in. If you want to do man-to-man, slot, hybrid, zone, and whatever your scheme is, you want to make sure those guys are A1 at that, and so you're consistently getting extra points in training. You're usering up on those guys. If you're training a young guy, I mean, you want to user up on them, because you're getting more interceptions, things like that. For instance, the young guy I got from you, Panthers, Simon, the linebacker that Gates and Boone wanted.
I had that deal. I had that deal. He
Yeah.
nigged on that deal.
Yeah, I had to.
He
I had to
reneged on that.
under
Oh, he
you.
reneged. He can renege. He reneged on that, yeah. He reneged on that deal.
Hey, he told me, he was like, Gates in the running. I was like,
No, Gates ain't in the running. Gates ain't in the running. Yo, I got the text message. He like, yo, at 12 o'clock, he like, yo, that's the deal. I'll send it. 3 o'clock, yo, I sent him somewhere else. I'm like, bro, you already did the deal. Okay, that's cool.
That boy.
That's cool. Don't come up with my schedule. I'm gonna give you 60. That's my mindset. Don't come up with my schedule. Now I'm gonna give you 60. Yeah.
No, but like Simon, I'm using him. I don't even use her White too much anymore. He's developed. I let him roam the field. I'm using Simon. He's on my training. I'm putting him in the scheme that I run him in. I'm upgrading him. Every time he gets an upgrade point, it's going to exactly where I want him to play at. And that's pretty much how me personally, I develop, my young guys. You got to give them playing time. One little secret that I kind of learned is when they're a starter, they have breakout games a lot easier. When you actually put them in your starting position. If you have them third, fourth on the depth chart, they're not going to get a breakout game. It's a little more or less likely. But when you have them as a starter, they're going to get that breakout game.
Yeah. And Don Joe says he trains for what he can't build, like QBs, O lines, and D lines, because if everything else has come from being a great user. Yeah, that's a valid point. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. For
sure.
Yep.
C-Dub, you got anything about how you develop your players? Any insight?
I'm still learning myself. So like I said, what I mean? I'm learning. I learned. I got a corner now. He's a rookie. I mean, not rookie, but he's probably second year. He's damn near. He's about to be an X factor after this season.
Yeah. So, and for me too, like a point that you said, skills, like you run a lot of man, right? So you put your points and stuff to man. Mm-hmm. So even, I expect to see that guy in man. Like, for example, if he has 80-something man and 70-something zone, bro, why is he running zone? Like,
right.
You can still call it wrong play. You can still call it wrong play, but manually man him up on somebody. His strength is in man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, why, you out here, like, oh, he's, that's, people say, oh, that plays bullshit. And I look at his stats, like, yo, he got like 90 man, but you in zone all the time. You in cover 3 all the time.
So you expect his awareness to be good in zone. Yeah,
you don't know that. He don't know to look around and play an assignment. All he knows is this is my guy. I could chase him all day. I ain't responsible for nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to keep in mind. Boone says he has a 3-back system in Chicago.
He do.
Yeah, you're supposed to. You have to.
You do.
You need one.
Man,
you talk about that all the time. I feel like you need one. You need 3 back. And he says, my QB is a system guy, right, Gates? And you already know how I feel about that. Yes, Trubisky is a system guy. Well, yes. You trade Trubisky somewhere else. I mean, it's not. I mean, you make him look way better than what he is.
He doesn't make dumb throws. That's the thing about Boone. He's very consistent. No. He doesn't make dumb throws.
Well, it's because he's very disciplined with the run as well.
Yeah,
I think he's very disciplined with the run. So when he does make a throw, it's precise. And Boone is the type where most people will get in a pass defense on third down. Like, you got to stay in the run formation on Boone, because if it's 3rd and 12 and you're in that Tampa 2, he's running the ball.
He's running
and he's getting that first down all the time.
Don't.
Unless you in that Gates 335 wide.
Is that YouTube one? I need to go find that.
I still don't know. I still never watched that video. I still never watched that video.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so Boone system's back. I gave him a run for his money, though. I think I held Kamara to negative yards that last game we played. But that was my first time ever doing that. He usually run for like 100 plus on me with 2 running backs, which is crazy. No, it's not. It's not.
I think he's the reason why my run defense is as good as it is, because I get tired of him, damn ball.
Man, him and John the Bullet. I got to figure out how I'm gonna stop John the Bullet's run next game. Not looking past the Panthers, because he's really trying to learn, man. I admire that. Yeah, he's watching it because he's on here.
Run the
He's
ball.
like, and I gotta play skills next.
Okay, so
Yeah, hey, he ain't lying. That's how you beat me. Run the ball.
right.
Run the
Run the
ball.
ball.
But he gonna try. See, the thing is, you gotta stay disciplined on the run because I'm gonna stop you in the backfield at least once or twice. But don't throw it in the air. Run it again because if you throw it in the air, I'm taking it. You know, and so I mean, run the ball.
Yo, it's so funny you said that because there's a message where somebody was playing you, and I was like, I don't know why you do that. He can't stop the run. Oh, it was the Falcons. It was the Falcons. It was the Falcons. When you played the Falcons, I was like, hold on. We were talking, and he said something, and I was like,
Sean Dollars putting the league on notice, huh? All right.
Talking about 4 drives, and I'm like, yo, all you had to do was run the ball. He can't stop the run. He's like, yeah, I know. So it's funny that you said that, Skills.
Yeah, no, it is. That's my weak point. But let me tell you, don't just run the ball all game. Yeah. As soon as you throw it in the air, I mean, you're gonna have trouble. You know, Gates got a nice little pass on me, but he did some little trickery. You know,
man,
that deep bomb you got, you know, to take the lead. You know, in our game we played late in the fourth quarter, you sent your running back on that streak. You audible and got my linebacker over your running back, and he took it up the field.
What do you tell me all the time? What do you tell me all the time? Mechanics, bro. I know the mechanics.
It is. That's what I said. You know, that's what I said.
I text him too. I texted him. I said, "Hey, bro, you never give that up, and you gave that up to lose the game." I was like, "Damn."
Boone did the same thing to me, man. I mean, there was one that I swatted down and he caught it. Whatever. That's Madden. But like Boone, John Ross before halftime, poof, just in between two people. It was but I mean, people gonna get those, but a lot of people don't try them because they already got like 2 to 3 interceptions on me in the game.
Yeah.
So I mean, I pride myself on my secondary. So if you can go ahead and punch through that, you know, I give you that.
Okay. I mean, I don't see that man press. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't do that. Don't you do that?
Hey, I don't. I know. Look, I pick and choose.
Okay.
I pick and choose.
Well, you mad because eyes get big.
I already know.
No, you didn't.
My whole game plan against it changes every user. You can't have the same game plan.
Correct.
Because with you, if even a man coverage. You know, even a man coverage. As soon as you see man coverage, and I start seeing your guys moving all around, I'm like, dang, he knows I'm in man coverage. Let me switch up out of this real quick.
I feel like that, and I feel like that's the tip of the show, right? Like I think you hit it right on point. Every user is a different game plan for every user. Like, I mean, you ultimately have like you said, you ultimately have your plan, but you know that plan ain't gonna work on every user, bro. You know that.
Nope.
You know that, like you said, like. You don't really give up the deep or whatever, but you can't really play man press on me. So you gotta like alter that whole thing. You know, that whole thing. C-Dub, like I already know Delvin Cook is the getting the ball. Even if he ain't getting the ball, bro, he ain't getting the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't getting the ball. And then when you throw the ball, I'm looking for number 12 all day. Where Diggs at? Where Diggs at? Yeah, if Thick Pen can run, but he got like 88 speed, he ain't gonna really go nowhere. Where Diggs at?
Yeah, you know, you ain't lying. I kind of snuck Diggs in late this year or last year. I snuck him in because a lot of people I didn't really use him.
Right.
And then
now that boy got Hopkins.
It was random.
That boy got Hopkins, man.
Right. So it's like, okay. So you know now you gotta
watch it.
You pick your poison.
Yeah.
But I already know if Cook gets loose, it's a long day.
Oh, it's a long day.
Yep.
Because I'm a viewer, right?
Yeah. So that has to be. You know, everybody has a different plan for different users. And I feel like that was the great tip. Hearing you say that. Let's go week 13 picks. Let me run the games down. Y'all give me y'all pick.
Okay.
We got Broncos and the Chargers.
I'll go ahead and take Candy, man.
We got game of the week. Browns and Jacksonville.
Browns and Jacksonville.
First question. Does Pie show up or does Pie turn into a duck?
I think.
Wait, what was your question?
Is Pie going to show up or is Pie going to duck it? That's the first question.
Yeah.
I mean, either he's going to duck it or he's going to blame Madden when he loses. That's the only fault I have against Pie. He doesn't take his loss like straight up. Like, I did something wrong. I fucked up.
He did last time. He did last time. Someone called it out too. I think
Drake called it out.
That's the
Drake called it out.
first time I ever heard you actually blame yourself.
Yeah. But
I think if Paya shows up, it's going to be a good game, man. It's going to come down to, again, can Fear Tonight stop, that deep ball? Can he get his DBs to do that? And I know he just lost his second best corner, really his best corner, Ricks, that guy Elias Ricks. He's out. He's gone. And that's like his superstar corner. And so, I mean, it's going to come down to containing the pass, and Jacksonville has a great D-line. Their D-line, his D-line linebackers are good, but his secondary is a little injured. So we're going to see what it comes down to. But I think overall, my pick on that one, I'm going to go ahead and take the Jags on that one.
I'm going to spin the camera for me.
Okay.
Yeah, what are we doing today? Yo? You going to show up or you going to show out? You show up?
Give him.
Yeah.
Can you hear him?
Hello?
Yeah, you showing up today? You going to show up against Pie or what?
I got to do what I got to do, freaking disappointed myself, freaking losing the skills. I just got to make sure I stop deep and him throwing up the ball. If I do that, then it should be good. I was hoping if I beat skills, I was going to ask you guys. I was going to be like, hey, man, I never won the division before. So,
you had that
I'm
game.
9-1. I'm 9-1. You could just slide me one game. I ain't never beat you. Just slide me one. That's all good. You got the goal. You got the Super Bowl.
Okay. Do I? So is it safe to say I could go with you this game against Pie or no?
Yeah, I won't disappoint you. I'll go. We're probably gonna play in an hour or in 30 minutes.
All right, well, I'm gonna go with Jacksonville that game. Appreciate that, Skills. Looking forward to it. Game of the week.
Game of the week. There we go. I got Jacksonville.
All right, so we got Bucks and Panthers. Let me Skills. You can chill. C-Dub, who you got?
I got the Panthers. I think he's gonna come out. With a whole new system. They're not going to be ready for it. I think Skills going to lose this one. Panthers.
These are the moments, right? These are the moments. These are them games, right? This is the game where Skills can be on cruise control, or the mindset is on cruise control, and let one get away from them. But I know how crucial this is for you because where everybody's record is. Panthers, if you're watching this game, you have to. My keys to victory, you have to run the ball.
And don't turn the ball over.
You cannot turn the ball over. And you have to be smart. Just play smart, bro. You can win this game. Just play smart. Turnovers, establish the run. Stay away from his user. Stay away.
Don't.
You know what I'm saying? Those are my keys to victory. But I feel like Skills, you already know what type of time it is. You got to win these games. Second place is right there. You're not going to play around with this boy.
I think just to speak on it a little bit, obviously I'm not picking because it's my game, but I think what Gates said, I don't know, Panthers, if you heard what Gates said last owner box, put pressure on me, man. That's been my weakness. Run the ball and put pressure on me. If you could get, like I said, I pride myself on my secondary. If you tear up my secondary, it tears down my morale, And so if I come out, and I'm throwing picks and you taking them and I'm not getting picks, it's going to be a long game for me, man. You get in my head.
You watch that Bears game.
Yeah. Watch
you watch that Bears game. You watch any Bucks and Bears game, that's the blueprint.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, man, don't let me get up early. If I get up early, you're not coming back.
Yeah, you're not coming back. Okay,
we got good luck to you though, Panthers.
For sure. We got Cardinals and Ravens. Can Mo go 7-5?
Yeah, I got Mo in that game.
Man, yeah, I think I'm gonna take Mo just because I think Rel's relaxing right now. That's the Ravens, right? Rel is the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's relaxing right now. He kind of fell down a little bit. I think he's focusing on some life things, and just he's always gonna play his Madden, but I think he's on cruise control right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take Mo.
Yeah, okay. We got I feel like Mo's been playing really good since he moved to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I mean, his single back wing tight is really, really rocking out. I seen him win his last game. I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with him as well. Skrilla, the Chiefs, and the Patriots. A really, really good game.
Ooh, man, that's second. That's almost like a game of the week.
It is like a game of the week.
What is it?
Chiefs versus Patriots. Jersey Boy Don versus Skrilla.
Ooh, wait, that's gonna be a dog.
Can Jersey Boy Don get past the pressure of Skrilla? Because here's the thing: Skrilla's going to play his game, and it's going to be an ugly, slow, run, pass type game.
Yeah.
But Jersey Boy Don loves to air it out. But that plays in the favor of Skrilla because he's sending 7-8 people damn near every down.
Yeah.
So my question is, can the Patriots get the ball out fast enough and make quick reads? If not, he's going to be on his back all day.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Jersey. I'm going to take Jersey. I think what you got to do, man, if you watching this, you gotta read where that blitz is coming. Skrilla's going to blitz you. Every single play he's going to blitz you. And if you make that quick read, it could bust for a 60-yard gain, all the way to the house. He's always going to send them dudes at you. And in the UG, Jersey Boy's been running like crazy. So if you can establish that run game, man, the holes are going to be there because he's sending the house. So if you get through to the second level, you're gone. But with this game, I'm going to go ahead and take Jersey Boy.
Who you got, C-Dub?
I think Skrilla pulls this one out.
Yeah, I go Skrilla too because
Skrilla pulls this one out. Just his defense is ridiculous sometimes. Against me, it was.
Don't let me down, Jersey Boy. 2-1. You see it here, man. Don't let me down.
I think Skrilla wins by 3.
I just know that Jersey Boy Don has been airing that thing out in a way.
Like no
other. He's airing it out, and it's like, yo, are you disciplined?
I played twice in UG, so I know what he can do.
Yeah.
He's got my boy Mike Evans over there.
Yeah, and Mike Evans catching everything still. At like 40. Mike Evans catching stuff on 2-3 people.
Yep.
But it doesn't matter if you can't get the ball off.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If every throw is pressure, or you getting hit, or you getting sacked almost, it doesn't even matter. So, and I think that plays in Skrilla's hand because he's gonna play a slow, ugly game, and his drives are 14, 15 play drives, where Jersey Boy Don he can score 2-3 plays. So it's like, are you going to be willing to ride out all that defense and still try to keep that energy to score on points? I'm going with Skrilla. I think it's just a little bit more mental. He gets the more mental win in this one. Colts and Bengals. Set the tone versus Bengals. Prime.
Prime.
You want Prime?
I got. Man, I'm gonna go Prime. Yeah, I'm gonna go Prime. No disrespect to Tone at all. Even though Tone, man, Tone's user is getting better, man. I played him, and I didn't respect Tone's user at all. I threw a couple of picks. I was like, Tone user? Usually he lets the computer. I didn't know if somebody was playing for him. I was like, that user was looking cold. No, I said that user was looking cold, man. Hey, if that's still him, is that you, Tone? Because that user was looking unusual, And so, hey, but I think Prime's gonna go ahead and take it.
Okay. Who you got, C-Dub?
I'm gonna give it Set the Tone this time. I played Set the Tone probably like once or twice this whole Madden season, and I think once he gets it going, he made me fight both times for the win. But I think once he gets his passing game going, I think he can win. I just think he can win. I'm gonna go with him, even though Prime he let me down.
Why, you thought he was gonna beat me?
No, I thought he was gonna beat.
Oh no, he was. Yo, he was in actually the game
against you.
Yeah.
He was in the game with me for like the fourth quarter.
It was when he played Dre. He had Dre dead to rights. Backed up on like the 1. It was like 13 seconds left. For some reason, he ran commit, and Kittle was just down the field. There's no way.
I remember that game.
I said that had to have been an accident.
Yeah. Nobody run commits. That's an accident. For sure.
He said it was an accident. He was enjoying his time, and it just happened. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think. Well, I went with Jacksonville. I'm gonna go with Set the Tone. Set the Tone. Don't let me down, man. I'll pick. I usually don't even pick my division, but I went with one person in the division. I'm going with Set the Tone. But Prime has been playing. And if Prime plays, if he plays me like if he plays Set the Tone like he plays me, it'd be really interesting.
Yeah.
For sure. Because he had me we was like close to like the fourth quarter. Then I was like, all right, let me open this thing up, and then he's not really sick with me after that. But he really played a really good game. Another good game, Moondog versus Ty. Cowboys in New York. This is
I gotta pull that. I gotta pull up their previous game.
This for the division, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Division.
Yeah. Is this their first time playing?
No, this is second time. Moondog was the first time.
Oh man, Ty, you gotta bring it, man. You gotta bring it, man. This your playoffs on the line. Man, Ty and Moondog. I think I'm gonna take Ty on that because Ty gonna be in the lab. Ty gonna study. He don't like losing to the same person more than once. Ty gonna really dive in, and I think he comes back and rallies it together, and I think he's gonna win for them split 1-1.
Okay.
Go ahead, Gates. I'm gonna go last one. That's what I need time.
Ty know how important this is. Ty know how important this is. Like we, like I break the season into quarters, and it's fourth quarter, and we, people who've been winning consistently, we already know what time it is. This is our time right here because these wins and this momentum go right into the playoffs. And I don't know if Moondog's in a position to win a division. He's never really been in this position. Pressure bust pipes. Pressure bust pipes, and Ty gonna treat this game like a playoff game. I'm gonna go with Ty.
Yeah, man. I just can't. The fact that the Cowboys have a top 3 defense. They're the top 3 defense in the USFL right now. Top 3. Mm-hmm. It's Ty. He has to bring it as a playoff game. This has to be his Super Bowl, whatever it is, to make sure it goes through. Damn, that's a tough one. Because then Ty, I don't know. His headspace may be a little different. When he played Dre, it was 24-0.
Right.
I watched that whole game, and I didn't understand what was going on.
I think this top 5 conversation, him not feeling like he was in the top 5, lit a fire under him, low key.
Oh, you talking about Ty?
Mm-hmm.
It might have, for sure.
Mm-hmm. He feel like he ain't respected. He feel like he ain't respected around here. It's for sure going to do something to him.
I hate y'all both picked Ty, huh?
Yeah, you Cowboys.
I'm sorry, Ty. I'm gonna have to go with Moondog.
Still ain't put no respect on your name.
Man,
I know what it's gonna do to bro. I know what it's gonna do to bro. My Cali connection, brother. I know it's gonna light a fire. Like, oh, C-Dub for real. That's how you. Okay, I know. Me and his relationship were different. It just hey, bring it.
Okay.
Right now, Moondog is my winner in that game.
We got Jets and Cletus versus Don Joe.
That's a nice battle. Go ahead, Doug.
I'm gonna take it. Cletus in that one. He just has too much firepower on that team. Don Joe, he was building his team really nice. I don't know what happened. He lost a couple games and then it just went downhill. But I think Cletus is going to come out on top of that game.
Yeah, no, man. I think I got to take Cletus on that, mainly because, I always feel like Don Joe's in rebuild mode. I never know, what he's doing with that team, and I got to agree with Doug. Cletus has way too many weapons, and I mean, he's good. Cletus is good. Don Joe's good, but it is. I always say scheme over team, and I think Cletus got his scheme locked in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cletus. Don Joe's missing right now in action. I don't know what's up with Don Joe. Actually, Don Joe was going to be my get it together team.
Yeah.
Don Joe was my get it together team. Don Joe, if you watch, you need to get it together. There was a time where Larry Rose, he was a man possessed he looked like a young Barry Sanders at one point. Everything.
He's still he made me Larry Rose made me watch the XFL because he got drafted to the Wildcats.
Right, I mean,
because Don Joe had him.
Right, there was
I didn't even know about him.
I can't even trade his rookie card right now. He's so far behind. I don't know what's up. So I'm gonna go with Cletus. Like you said, Cletus' scheme has been running. I feel like even with Don, Jersey boy Don coming in the division, Don Joe's scheme ain't ready for that type of play style. Like them two guys are airing it out. They spreading the ball all over the place. Even when you watch their games, and Don Joe team can't keep up with that type of play style. So I'm gonna go with Cletus. We have Saints and the Lions. Oh, you said that Kurt's on auto, right?
Yeah, he's on auto.
Lions. So we go with the Lions.
I had Lions on that anyway.
Either. Oh, okay, done. Packers versus the Falcons. 8-play tick versus new creases.
Man, I don't even know who I want to win this game because the Packers. What's tick? He's 9-2.
Yeah, you need the Falcons to win.
Yeah, but then that puts him on my bumper that much closer. So it's like, what do I want? Yeah, man, I'm gonna go with Creasy. I'm gonna go with Creasy on that one. Tick is running though. I mean, that's tough. Tick is good, man. Tick, I want Creasy to win, but I believe Tick is gonna win. That's what I should say.
I'm gonna go.
I believe Tick's gonna win, but I want Creasy to win.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons because I want to see NFC North battle it all the way out. And I feel like Tick that loss puts you in a, makes you now play more because now you have to keep second or whatever.
Yeah.
I think just Tick loses.
It's a battle.
Yeah, Tick loses this game.
Yeah.
I think I'm going with Falcons just because it's like an underdog, and I want to see you guys really all battle it out. Like I'm really liking the chase in NFC.
Yeah, NFC North and South. If Tick loses, that
it opens it up.
Battle.
Yeah, it opens it up.
Yeah.
Number 2's open. Your division's open. His division's now open. It's like it's a lot that can happen if Tick loses his game. So I mean, he's been playing. He's been balling.
No, he's balling.
Yeah,
he's balling.
That's why I have to go. I have to take Tick on this one.
Yeah,
he's doing more or less.
Okay, I'm going Falcons. Bucks going Falcons, and you got
Tick.
Okay. Raiders and Bills. I don't even know if them guys even around.
Champ actually said he hit me today because we were supposed to play yesterday. He didn't have to go on auto. I guess he wasn't getting him. So
did you play that Raiders game?
Yeah, I did, and I almost lost, which is crazy. What was going on? Adam Thielen was killing me. He was like, "Yeah, you crazy?" Like,
oh man.
We got what about Redskins and Eagles? I mean, again, is Truck even around? Somebody, whoever knew his Truck personally, somebody go knock on his door or something. Make sure he all right.
Hold on, man. This will get Truck active, man. Let me go ahead and do this for Truck real quick. He was clowning me. So, Truck, this for you, man. Get active, brother. Get active. The cricket glasses. Oh, look, they falling off my face. The cricket glasses are coming out. That's for you, Truck. Wherever you at, man, get it together. You on my get it together list.
Yeah, you on get it together list, bro. You
on my get it together list, man. So these cricket glasses came out for you. And, it's about that time, man. You should be able to go ahead and knock the Eagles off this game, man. Because, like I said, season 1, you was active.
Monster.
I thought you were big dog season 1.
He was
now
like,
you MIA.
Yeah, he MIA. I mean, there was a time where I kept harassing Moondog about being on the Get It Together list. Moondog just stepped up, and you didn't step up.
Man, he got it together.
Yeah.
He got it together. And everyone was saying you was having a Cinderella year, and I was like, man, he beating everybody though. Y'all talking about Cinderella, this man, and they were like, well, last Madden, Truck wasn't this, that. I was like, man, this dude is balling. And now I'm sitting here looking stupid because you fighting for the bottom seed at the NFC East.
I mean, if it wasn't for the Titans getting the Forrest win, for real, Forrest Wilson, you'd be number 1 every year. Come on, man.
Get it together, Chuck. Get it together, brother.
It's a shame, man. It's sad, man. We got a conversation on keeping you around. That if you ain't gonna step up, man. You hold
it together, man. I know you there, Truck. Get it together, man.
You holding the Redskins back, man.
Yeah.
We got Seahawks and the 49ers.
I got Dre on this one.
Seahawks can't do it.
That's a division game, man. Who won? Have they met yet? Who won their first battle?
Yeah, I think Dre might have won it before.
Probably. So let me look at him. I believe he did though. Unless he was on auto.
I'm gonna take Dre. I'm gonna take Dre because I think Flex is still he's still going through a little funk.
Yeah, Dre won.
And even though Dre is, they both are. They both are. You know, it's like it's the yeah, they
Yeah,
both
Dre
are.
won the
So, but I'm still gonna take. I'm gonna take Dre.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Dre too. I watched that. I watched the Rams beat down on the Seahawks. I don't know if they probably still recovering from that.
What?
Man, yeah, they beat them
Man.
boys down. So I'm gonna go with Drake because while Seahawks still a little battered and bruised. Steelers and the Rams. Can Bill pull off the impossible?
I don't want him to because I want to take him down next week. I want John the Bullet to be undefeated when I play him. You know, so I'm gonna take John the Bullet.
C-Dub, what you got?
I got John the Bullet. I don't know what happened to Bill. His team was rocking. Was it last season?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what.
He made the playoff.
Made the playoff.
Wrong. So I'm gonna take John the Bullet.
It's hard to go against the man who's 29-1.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Next.
So we all feel like Bill's gonna win. I mean, Rams are gonna win. What are Bill's keys to victory? How about that? For him to pull off upset, you boys.
You got to shut down. You got to contain Murray, and you got to stop the run. You got to stop Gurley. I mean, that dude, he's running 200 plus yards like almost every game. Every time I see him, it's 200 yards, 100 plus yards all the time.
You have to.
You know that dude. You got to make him. You got to make him throw with Murray, and you got to keep the game close. If you keep the game close with John the Bullet, I think he'll make a mistake. If you shut down that run and you got to force him to throw it, and you got some tight coverage on him, he's gonna make a mistake.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, how does he keep what does Bill need to do offensively?
Don't turn the ball over. That's all I can really say, because there's really nothing he can really do.
That dude safeties is nasty, man. That dude's secondary is nasty. They're very fast. You got to get some quick strikes. Don't hold the ball trying to throw deep bombs because those safeties will recover. If that guy's open deep, and leave him alone because those safeties are going to recover and you're going to throw a pick. You know, those safeties are very fast. But I think establishing that run, nickel and diamond, control the clock. You know, John the Bullet's kind of like me. We like to score quick, fast, and we like to control the clock. So if you could take possession from him, I think you'll be solid, Bill. Okay.
Yeah, Bill got to establish the run, man. He got the running back with armbar and trucking. It's time to get him to going, man. Like, I know Juju's having this monster year, but that ain't going to win you no games.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So, I mean, he can't get no better. He got X factor. I mean, he's at his peak. He can't get no better. Yeah. So I feel
is he having a good year with Juju again this year? Because last year he won like receiver of the year, right? Or why? Like he was up there, number one wideout.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably
up there still.
Yeah, he's third. He's third in receiver.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Bill, don't look at Juju this game, man. I wouldn't because John the Bullet's gonna key in on that.
Yeah.
He's gonna key in on that, and I promise you, man, them safeties, they coming for you.
Yeah.
You know, so like Gates said, establish that run.
Run the ball.
That's a big key to victory.
Beat John the Bull, you gotta run the ball. You know what I'm saying? You gotta not be afraid to run against his 3-4 Cub defense.
Yeah.
It's still not a bear yet. It's getting close though. It's not a full grown bear. You know what I'm saying?
I got a bear.
Well, no. You got that man down there. I give you that. You got that man down
there. That's in the bear.
Yeah, I know.
Look, that's what it is.
I see it against other people, but I don't see it on the field. But y'all, you know,
it's gonna come. It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
We got I mean, myself and the Titans.
All right, on this one.
I got Titans. They've been really balling.
They've been balling. I gotta take my starters out. I gotta take my starters out. But they out there hurting people. Titans out there hurting people.
Yeah.
You might want to force them against Titans. You're gonna mess around and lose somebody. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose somebody.
Man.
Then we got the last game. Another game in a week. Top 5. He said the man's in his top 5. We got Boone and the Vikings.
Oh, Boone and the Vikings, huh?
C-Dub versus
boy, that's the game right there, man. That's a game. There's a lot of good games this week, man.
Yeah, a lot of good. That's why I was like, yo, I seen the schedules. I was like, bro, I gotta do an owner's box. I can't let this wait till Saturday.
That's a lot of good games, man. Gates, what you thinking about that one, man?
Players gonna come to play. Boone gonna come to play. I'm going to play. Boone know what it is. He can't lose. He goes 6-6. He out the playoffs. He know it.
Neither of them can.
Yeah.
Man,
They both 7-4. They both 7-4. 11-5 really might not get you in the playoffs for real.
Man, you ain't lying. Yeah.
You got his new running back. Dollars look like money against the Lions. Gave him 200-something yards off of 7 rushes. It was crazy. I think whoever can run the ball the best is going to win the game.
Yeah.
Whoever going to run the ball the best is going to win the game.
That's true. Yeah,
we got $100 million. We got $100 million in Minnesota. We got 120 mil on our field.
I think Dove's gonna test them corners out, man. I think he's gonna run the ball, and that's what Boone is looking for. But I think if Dove could slow down and stop throwing those picks for Carson Beck, then I think Dove could get it. It's just gonna be, like you say, it's gonna be who's gonna run the ball, but who's gonna make those passing plays too? Because Boone has the passing ability too.
This is you want to know what the playoffs feel like? You're gonna see it this game.
Man, Gates say it all the time. When you was on the get together list, Doug, he always say like, this is one of those games right here, where we all need to see it. Because you already know you play Boone twice a year. Yeah. You play Boone twice a year. So this is going to be a good one. And I know they both are just like, this game right here. You want to
know what the playoffs feel like?
This is it.
You want to know what the playoffs feel like? And you made it last year. Did you win it? Did you win out the first round last year?
Yeah. I went out the skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? This is it. This is it. These last 4 games for you is your pre-playoffs right here.
Because I lost to Boone the next round.
Yeah, but I'm saying, that's just familiarity. For C-Dub, you're gonna get these last 5 games for you, whether you know what are playoff games, because you have to win out. Yeah. You do not want to lose the game and let Madden figure out who's gonna go to the playoffs. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. Yeah.
Hey, week 17 though, you got to catch this. Week 17, player. It's got to happen.
You got to keep in mind 10-6 might not make it to the playoffs. You can only lose 2 out of these next 5.
Yeah.
It's on you, man. I'm going with Boone, bro. I know what type of time you're coming on. You ready for that?
That's a good game, man. That's a good game.
I'm ready.
Hey, man, there's not even a game of the week. There's games of the week.
We already know your schedule funny on the weekend, so it got to happen tonight.
Yeah, lying. Fact.
You're right. Because, the last game me and Boone playing, I had to go to a funeral, so that was my only riff on that one. I had to get up out of here.
Yeah, right. I want to hear that. I
have more time to prepare, more time to think about it. No, it's not an excuse. He still whooped my ass. It is what it is.
No, I'm saying I don't want no interference this time. I'm
going to be focused. I'm not going to have So whenever he's ready, whenever he decides we're going to play, I think we're going to play tonight. I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. More than sure of it.
Okay. That time of the show, man. Get it together. Who y'all got? I already put Don Joe on my list. The Rose is dead. I feel like the Rose is dead in Miami. So it's time to do something, Don Joe. Something got to happen, man. You step it up, man. Especially with Jersey boy Don in your division, putting up 7-4. You can't let these new guys got no respect, Don Joe. You heard the top 5 conversation. They ain't even got you up there. Maybe not top 10, man. It's time, man. Get it together, man. You young guys, man, out of control, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's that new USFL blood. Whatever you done with me lately. That's it. That's it.
Get it together, man. That's who's on my list. I got Miami. We already know Truck is permanently on the list. You didn't even need to have him. Somebody else. Who I got?
I'm gonna go with my boy, man. I hate to throw you up there, but you've been on this list before, and you had like 2 seasons, and you're starting to fall again. I got to throw Ty back on there, man.
Oh, Ty on the get it together.
I got to put Ty on the get it together list, man. I've been watching some of these games, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, Ty. I got to put you on that list. That's supposed to be your division, And I hear the late and great, from Madden 10 through 19 about what you've been doing, but I ain't seen it. I got to put you on the get it together list. I gotta put you on the get it together list.
Change your name to what have you done for me lately? That is it,
bro. Hey, Ty, you're my dog, but from the Cali Connection to Cali Connection, I need to see you dominate that division, man. I'm no discredit to Moondog, Chuck, you know, or is it who's the
Drew.
Eagles now? The kid,
Drew. Yeah,
you
Drew.
know,
Willis
yeah.
brother.
No disrespect to them dudes, but that should be your division right now, man. Because from again, what I hear, you a Super Bowl appearance, man.
They want to
You
see
know,
it. So y'all want to see it.
I want to see it. I want to see it,
stop.
man. I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to see you even in the NFC Championship. Get it together, man. You expect greatness. Get it together. That's who on my list. Because it would have been my boy Najee, but he came with it this year. Because I've been calling Najee out all season.
Yeah.
But he coming with it. So right now it's Ty.
C-Dub.
Man, he took my pick.
Oh my God.
No. But I mean, on his pick though, because I kind of agree. This is the first time I've seen Ty on the bubble of the playoffs, not just in the playoffs, but on the bubble. Like he's ninth in ninth plays on the bubble. So a lot has to go his way for him to get back there. He has to win this game tonight or whenever they're playing. I'm actually going to stir it up a little bit. You know, I want to see get it together because I want the competition. I need Dre. I need Dre to get it together. And the only reason I say it because he's better than how he's played. He might, you know what I mean? But the way I beat him, I should have never beat him like that. I don't think I know he was even saying that to himself, like, hell no, Dub is, no. He got to get it together. Because right now, he shouldn't be that far on the bubble as well. So I'm taking 2 on the bubble. It's Ty and Dre. Only because I want to see the competition and I want a chance to play them in the playoffs if I can get there.
I don't want to play Dre in the playoffs. That's one dude I just don't want to see right now. Like Ty said, I never sleep on Ty, but right now, like he said last Box, I think my record's 4-0 on him. But Dre is still someone I just don't want to see in the playoffs.
Okay. We already had a tip of the show. Anything last play of the game? Anything y'all need to address? I don't see no more comments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For all my underdogs that at the bottom, we're not the top dogs, including myself. Win y'all games today. Show these top dogs they can't really leave us in the back. So I'm gonna try to win mine for the underdog. So that's where I'm gonna leave it at.
It's the new blood. The new blood is we dinosaurs. What you saying? We dinosaurs. You know.
Oh, yeah, we gotta shift some things up.
Like I said, I consider myself a top dog. I ain't taking it away. Sorry, y'all. I ain't gonna be like Ty or Gates and not sugarcoated. I'm a top dog. Who coming for me?
Listen, man. I see me on the field, man. I ain't even on that no more. I ain't even on it no more. I try. I win, I don't get no respect. I lose, I don't get. Whatever, yeah.
It comes with the territory.
Yeah, I know. I told you. I
ain't gonna lie. Gates won the Super Bowl. About 2 people said congratulations.
I told you what I mean?
I told him in the DMs. You know, I gotta give him a hard time in the chat, but yeah, we here. You know,
they come with it.
Yeah, it do.
I really appreciate y'all joining me, man. It was really good to hear y'all perspective, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, it's your first time on the show, C-Dub, and you took the initiative where a lot of people won't even take the initiative to just jump on a phone and just, you know what I'm saying? Because I know there's been some things we've said you probably wanted to address and been vocal in the chat, but it takes an extra step to get in front of that camera and say what you it's not bad or anything, but I would love to hear like from more guys and things like that.
Get tired of y'all sleeping on me. I'm better than what I've been playing.
Sounds good. Sounds good, man.
So I said, it's what I said earlier in the very first thing I said in the show is like, this is the league, right? We in the NFL. You've been playing locally. Local is like high school ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you good around here. You should be playing at another level. And then you play in UG. And it's like, I'm winning some games in UG. Cool, because that's our, but this is not USFL though.
No.
It's not USFL. And that's no disrespect to
anybody.
Right.
What I think? You know what I think it is too? I think it's the name behind it because a lot of the guys who are in the USFL are in the UG. But the way they prepare, for instance, you're 10-4 in the UG, but that's because you didn't play those games.
Yeah.
Like you would never miss a game in the USFL.
Right.
Right. But I looked at your record in UG, I'm looking like he didn't even play that game. Like that's not Gates. And there's a lot of dudes even playing Boone. He was like, yeah, go ahead. I played him, you know, in the UG. He was like, yeah, I'll take the auto. And the USFL, Boone in his right mind never would go on auto. So the same guys are in there.
Yeah.
The same guys are in there. And, you know, that's why I'm going to go ahead and take my championship in the UG again. It is what it is. Not too happy about it, but, you know, it comes with it. I'm trying to get the USFL.
Right. Everybody, like, you know, and like I said, no disrespect to UG. Like, yo, everybody, it's like college ball, right? Like, you know, like for a while, there was a conversation. Like, I was trying to get Skrilla in USFL for a minute. It's like, bro, like, you went and games here, but nobody's going to really take you serious until you come to USFL, right? It's like, yo, it's like CAA. And it's like, all right, so now he's finally here. So now you now in the league now.
Since we're on that subject, there were some things said in a UG chat about a USFL that y'all didn't want to bring up.
Okay.
I'm gonna put them on the spot.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Really, you better win a Super Bowl. You better beat everybody you called out, and you better win the Super Bowl because you pretty much said everybody in the USFL is trash. And you beat them all, YouTubers, and you got something to stop it. So yeah, now you have that target on your back. So now I wasn't gonna let it go unnoticed. Y'all, I mean, I know what the USL bring, I know what the UG play. A lot of the same players are in the UG, but not all of them are in there. There's some dogs in the USFL, and there's some dogs in UG, but it's like you said, Gates, it's a total different league in the USFL.
Total different league, right?
So I want him to. I want him to win out. That's who I want to win the Super Bowl, because if he doesn't win it out, this is the reason why everybody speaks on him, and he gets upset about it, which is cool. It's competition, just a game.
Yeah.
But you have to back up what you said, and now we're going to hold you accountable for what you said was that you're going to dominate the USFL just like this, whatever. They sorry, trash, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to back it up now. Playoffs are here. Now come in, punch everybody in the mouth, win the Super Bowl. Then you get the respect that you can get. But until then, they're going to be on your helmet if you lose, especially in the first round.
Well, I mean, really, yeah. And it's really going to be, it ain't going to be the guys who've been winning consistently, because it's going to be the guys, the other guys. It's going to be the set dogs. It's going to be them guys that like brag on it, because, and there's no disrespect to you Skills or C-Dub. Like, we've been here, bro. We've been at this lunch. We've been at this cool kids table for a long time.
Yeah.
Pull up a seat, but you're not going to get disrespectful. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Bro, like, if you get past me, you still got 3 other people who've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
I
wanted to.
Like, Skills, you had a great year when you went to the Super Bowl. You had a great year when you went to the Super Bowl. But Candyman was like, yo, like, you played all you had a great first half. But
that should have been mine. I lost in the second half. I didn't make adjustments. Right. I think again that was year 2, and it's still learning. It's still learning the USFL, man. And that was my first time at that stage. And, again, in my neighborhood, that's a win. Super Bowl in my neighborhood. But it's different when you come in again to top dogs from other neighborhoods.
Yeah, and in this league, it's not just 4 quarters. It's 4 quarters plus every snap counts.
Every snap.
You can't afford yards. You can't afford to throw turnovers. You can't nothing.
No, second and 11 feels like 3rd and 20.
Man, facts. You ain't lying. I did want to touch on one thing Boone asked. I thought it was a good question just before we get up out of here. He asked, who has the best user? I kind of wanted to hear your opinion on who y'all think has the best user skills in the USFL.
That's tough.
Like, who do you play where you're like, I mean, there's a lot of great users out there where, I mean, naturally, if it's a good user in general, you're going to stay away. That's the key, but who do you guys see where it's like, man, I'm for sure never testing that man's user, because that dude's he getting it.
Oh, well, for me, on a consistent basis, if it's just my division, if who I play, it's Tick, because I can't throw the ball. If I throw the ball, it's pick. Automatic.
That dude, it's that safety. What's his name? Amos? Is that his name?
The boy, regular safety. He jumped over superstars and X Factor. You can't test it. That's on a consistent basis for me. That's who I would pick. That's because that's just my division. So I play the most.
What do you think, Skills?
From who I played, man, user wise.
Who do you think just has the best user skills in the league? Just period.
Oh, is if we're going Period.
Man.
This man, don't do.
Of course, you already know.
You
You already
That's
know.
why I changed my answer.
Man, the best user skills in the league. Oh man, it's tough. I think you know why the answer is tough, because I'm prideful. That's what it is. Like, I'm too much of a competitor to be like, yeah, his user's better than mine. But I'm honestly gonna have to give it to you. Like I don't like throwing near your user, because you're real good at what you're giving up, and I'll take it, and you'll be like, hey, I know you're gonna go there because that's what I gave up. But I'm so prideful where I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna test your user. So I'm never scared to test nobody's user. But even though that game interception wasn't your user, that was a computer. But I'm still, I would say your user is pretty solid, because what you like to do, you fake blitz with that safety and you drop back and you hover in the middle, and if someone's throwing the ball, you shooting over there, and you're good at it.
That, but C-Dub was being hard headed. I was like,
oh, yeah. I wrote him. I was like, he was like, yeah, don't test my user. I was like, yeah, I learned quick.
Yeah. So I mean, I think I respect the user. Do I think your user is better than mine as a competitor? I'm never gonna say yes.
Right.
But I respect your user. More than a lot of others. So.
Oh yeah, I agree with Nigel in the comments too. By the way,
what did he say?
What did he say?
C-Dub with the bullshit.
Man, my hit stick better than Doug.
Yeah, right.
Let that be known. I want to let that be known. Hey, I taught him that, by the way, y'all.
Before I started playing.
Hey,
yeah,
I got a better hit stick than Doug. Ask somebody.
You know who I think that great user? Damn, that's hard to say. I mean,
it is. There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, it's a lot of good
ones, man.
I watched you play against the Bears. When you don't use a white no more, right?
No, I use assignment.
Yeah,
or one of my DBs.
You was using white all over the field. I was like, damn,
Yeah, that's how I developed him. I mean, he was a 76 when he started.
Yeah, I mean, that was impressive.
I might have to go back to him in the playoffs.
I think John the Bullet's user has been solid.
Who does he use? Who does he use her up on? Is it a safety, linebacker?
Well, he's trying to use a safety. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's for me. I think on the AFC side, still I think Cletus and Candy still have great users. Like I don't. For me, I don't play around. I don't test Candy user. Like I don't even.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even mess around. Like with Cletus this year, he uses Cashman. I'll throw.
Oh, Blake.
Yeah. I'll try Cashman. But I be personally, I don't even play around with Candy's user because I know he thinks like I think, and it ain't really open. You know what I'm saying? Look open, but it ain't really open. NFC, when you were using her white skills, you had a phenomenal user.
Yeah.
John the Bullet is. I mean, he gets a lot of picks with once the ball's in the air, like he clicks on them and stuff like that. But I'm talking about like people who don't
lurking
really you and Boone really got that. You guys really impressed me. Like y'all, you play like me. Like I don't really click off my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless I'm really out of the play, you guys are kind of like that as well. So that's a really tough.
You're looking at Nigel giving me my credit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all that hit stick ain't no joke.
Oh yeah, I got a fumble on you last time we played. You almost gave up the game. You tried to run the ball on me late, and I hit stick, but that boy was in the weight room for a little bit.
Yeah.
He gave up one to me early.
Ain't no conservative running over here. Ain't no conservative.
He gave up one. He gave up one that I scored on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Early in the game.
And we came right back to him. Ain't no conservative running over here. Ain't no conservative running over here. I pay you millions. You gonna run that ball? I ain't putting no conservative.
Oh man. Hey, Dub, your user would be better if you stopped using it with the D tackles.
Well, we already talked about that, Dub. You cannot use it with the lineman in this league.
I don't use a D tackle. I use that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. CW, y'all got the his skills. You kind of toned down your hit stick, but CW is still.
Yeah.
Still.
I had to because I Man, well, first they nerfed it a bit. They kind of brought it back, but they nerfed it and now it's back. But what people were doing, they're just running sideways because they know you're gonna come with the hit stick. They running sideways on you, and you giving up extra 30 yards. Because you hit stick.
It's
So
just
I
you got to
started playing a little more. Yeah. So I started playing a little more safe with it, and trusting in my defense a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel like that's it, man. I don't really have anything else. I feel like we touched everything.
Sure.
Some controversial things here. I mean, it was a really, really good, conversation today. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I would love to get somebody on here that be like, I would love to get a truck on here. I'd love to get a Moondog on here.
Yeah, definitely, man. That'd be dope.
Even a Skrilla, man. God, I would love to get Skrilla on here.
Man, get Tone and Skrilla on here at the same time.
I would love to set the tone on here. Set the tone on here, a Niji on here, a truck on here. I would love to get them guys who are super vocal on the show. I would love to get a Pie in here. I've been begging Pie. There was a man, I didn't even call him by his name because I'm not addressing you by your name until you join the show or win a Super Bowl. I was calling him that guy. You know what I'm saying? That guy in Green Bay. I wasn't even
that guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. I think it's cool when you get more guests on here. They get to be vocal. You get to put a face to the name. You get to have live chat with them. I think it's dope when other people are on here. When John the Bullet was on here last, I mean, I think that might have been the last feature was John the Bullet. And so getting more guests on, I think it's pretty dope.
I mean, and his game has excelled since he's been on here.
Yeah.
That means I got some luck today.
Yeah, I mean, because you keep in mind, see that, right? Like you say, like the difference is like UG and here, right? One of the differences there is no. I mean, Mo does his show, but Mo talks a lot of trash. Mo's show is hilarious to me, right?
I love Mo's show.
It's enjoyable, right? It's raw and cut, and it's his personal opinion. This is more like a ESPN style, right? So it's like you lose here or whatever. You don't want to be back in that seat. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to be. You don't want to hear me and Ty talk about how you need to get it together for 2 hours and calling you out and why you didn't do this. And, we hold each other, it's a different level of accountability here.
Yeah. And they breaking your whole game down, man.
Yeah.
I lost that game last week. I lost that game to the Bears, boy. These man broke down my whole loss.
Yeah, the whole loss. We're not talking about this your loss. We're talking about your tendencies. Like I told you, like I had a game plan when I went to play you and, not letting Delvin cook and stuff. Like all that means something. Because guys are watching, guys are really taking notes. It's a different level of accountability. Like I said, everybody's the man where they're from. Everybody can win games, but what is it going to take for you to win? That at that next level, and then when you get to the playoffs and get to the Super Bowl, like skills. I mean, speak to it before we got it. How hard was it? Like you went to the Super Bowl, right? 1 year, but you haven't been there since. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to discredit you, but you now see how hard it is now.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. I think we talk about all the time. You're playing these same guys, consistently. For me, it's John the Bullet, it's Dre, it's Boone, it's Ty, it's these same guys that I'm playing and that play me. And if they beat me with a good game plan, they're coming back with it and with adjustments, and so to get these guys in the playoffs, NFC championships, it's rough. It's tough, and it's hard to get there. That's why I credit, to the guys that get there consistently, and there's top dogs on both sides. AFC ain't no easy rodeo over there, to get to the Super Bowl every time. You got some top hitters, some heavy hitters to get over there, and making it. That's why I feel like the first round bye, it is important. If that's one less game you got to worry about, man, I need that. Because whoever skates in at that again, if Dre has a better year, now you're playing Dre at that 6 seed spot, and I'm telling y'all now, that ain't gonna be fun.
That's no easy.
That's not an easy win, man. That's not an easy win.
C-Dub, you made it to the playoffs last year, right, C-Dub? And now you fighting to stay in.
Yeah. It was a fight for me to get in the playoffs. A lot went my way.
Last year, right? But now look at you now. This year it's like, 7-4. You still like, there's no chill. You have no chill right now.
Season I've been okay, but now I still have to fight for this, and it's not easy, man.
And then again, the guys who you playing now, you're gonna see in a couple weeks.
Oh,
yep. So if you do beat Boone today, let's say you do beat Boone, you think that same style that you beat Boone today is going to win in round 1 of the playoffs?
Negative.
I have a different game plan for Boone every time I play because he knows me.
Right.
He knows me. He knows where I want to go. And if I think that's what it is. He knows where I want to go. So I have to switch it up. I switched it up the last time I played him to get into the playoffs. And that wasn't even easy because he didn't even have his starters in.
Right.
And it still wasn't easy. So
I mean, it'd be interesting to see if Fear Tonight can get past Cleveland today or whenever they play, because again, they're going to play round 1. And Pi is not going to play him the same time. He's not going to play him the same way.
Hey, are you guys playing soon, BJ? Yeah, they're about to play.
Okay, cool. So yeah, let's for sure lock up on this game, and then maybe we talk about it and see how if he can step up. I picked him, and then and I picked him right. He's 9-2.
Yeah, 9-2. He's only lost to me.
Right? He loses this game. He loses to me. He's now 9-4.
9-4. Yeah, that'll be 3 games in a row if he loses today.
And I don't see Candyman losing.
And he's 9-4. Now he's on the bubble, and Candyman's in the playoffs.
Yep,
just like that.
Right away.
2 games. Ain't nobody playing around here.
Nah.
Ain't nobody playing in this league. Ain't nobody playing in this league.
The AFC is some people got to bring.
It's gonna be good in both, man. With that 6-4 division over there in the NFC North and the AFC, this is the best I think season I've seen so far.
Yeah, this must.
And I love it because it makes me step up. I can't look over guys like the Panthers, because if I lose that game and Creasy wins, I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble. You on the bubble. You on the bubble. You know what I'm saying? You might be in the bubble.
Yeah. I ain't missed the playoffs since I've been here, and I'm on the bubble.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wish you brothers the best success here in this last 4th quarter, man, of the season. I know we're gonna do honor spots this weekend because Ty's gonna have a lot to say.
Oh yeah.
Let me know. Hopefully he's not so modest and try to take the commissioner approach.
When he's on there, let me know. I want to be on there with Ty.
Oh yeah.
No doubt. All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here.
All right, y'all.
Skills, Owner's Box, man. We appreciate y'all, everybody, for joining.
Appreciate it, fellas.
Yeah.